Melbourne, Australia. Melbourne, the epicenter of the new frontier, the new Wild West of cooking. This is a place where, well, some pioneers came and created something where before there was nothing. The potential here has attracted chefs and restaurateurs from near and far, encouraging them to stretch the boundaries of the ever-evolving Australian cuisine.
2 beef, well done, medium rare, veal pigeon pink.
And like the American West, it's got a gunslinger attitude towards chefs.
We're rough, very rough around the edges, and that's a good thing about it, you know, but the food is not rough around the edges.
We're crossing tradition with new world in Australia.
A wild and lawless place. Well, okay, maybe not so wild and lawless, but in no place else in the world do chefs enjoy the kind of latitude, the kind of freedom from restriction that this place has. This is a place where the only rule still is to be good, where justice comes not from the barrel of a gun.
One duck salad, one artichoke, one quail.
From a sharp knife, a squeeze bottle, a metal ring, and what's in your heart, what you can do with food. These culinary early settlers that paved the way, were they pressed onward by potential for riches, driven forward by an unbridled passion for creating great food in restaurants? Absolutely. Perched on a small hill overlooking a valley carpeted with grapevine sits a somewhat imposing little house on the prairie. It's the home of restaurateur and winemaker Ronnie D'Stasio, an early pioneer in the Melbourne food scene.
Because our culture is such a young one, we don't have any guidelines, so we're free. We're developing our culture.
Ronnie recognized Melbourne's potential early on, opening Cafe D'Stasio in what was once the middle of nowhere.
Salve. Salve.
He is a food baron who knows how to enjoy himself. Today he's hosting a lunch at his country home, and the guests include some fellow pioneers, who are, by the way, some of Australia's greatest chefs.
So more than fusion, it's about evolution here in this country, you know?
Neil Perry, chef-owner of Rockpool Restaurant.
Without passion, you can't run the restaurant.
Tetsuya Wakuda, chef-owner of the world-famous Tetsuya.
We're trying actually to change the face of the restaurant business in this country.
And Armando Puercoco, chef-owner of Buon Ricordo. Down here, you've got chefs drawing on influences and product from all over the Pacific Rim and Asia, and restaurateurs with unbridled ambition, always looking to keep old customers and make new ones.
We've got Asians, we've got Europeans, we've got the stuff growing in the ground here.
We have the local customer who's patronizing us all the time, and we have to look after very much those customers, otherwise you're losing John Brown.
Yes. Do you think chefs listen to what the market is enough?
If you want to make money and stay in business and employed as a chef, you have to.
The market is God, because it's the market that enables me to do Italian food. However, if the market swings tomorrow and they want Indian, tomorrow morning I will wear a turban and it'll be tandoor chicken, because I want to stay in business running a restaurant.
No,
that's what
I don't believe you.
No,
I don't believe you.
Believe me.
This is an opinionated group, and they have every right to be. Their food, their hard work, talent has changed the world around them. If you're thinking it's just shrimp on the Barbie around here, you should be kicked in the head, mate.
We are really comfortable with everything that we do here. We're really relaxed. We're not trying to be anybody else but ourselves.
With all respect of the Italians and the French, I think we have a fantastic food in this country.
We've got a little bit more to go to understand that for passion, and that's what we put in. I mean, we really put our on the line.
I'm not kissing your here. I seriously, I would eat in Melbourne before Paris. Any day, any day.
Salute. Nice to meet you.
Yeah, we have the same. Ma quando mangiamo?
Let's go.
Hey, quando mangiamo?
Ah, the joys of a simple rustic lunch with a few friends. This business has always attracted a certain type of person who's passionate about something already.
Look, we have a common denominator.
First up, homemade chicken and veal-filled capelletti with chicken broth. I mean, it's like one big inbred hillbilly family. We've all had each other's sisters.
Yeah, it is. It is. The water, because we have...
No, we all steal. I don't mean steal, but you're influenced by those who came before you.
Yes, you influence. No, that's beautiful. Influencing by other chefs.
No one is more passionate about food, or life for that matter, than people in the restaurant business.
After work, we cook together.
Right. Secondi, uccelli al forno, quail and spatchcock, which is 3-week-old chicken, oven roasted with grapevine leaves, garlic, rosemary, and olive oil. Nice. Yes, I love this. Looking at grape leaves. It's very good.
You know what I said before about the Indian turban? Forget it. I just do it for the passion. Forget it. Go on.
Finally, the main course, cignale con radicchio, slowly cooked boar with wine, sage, and apples, with wilted radicchio.
Anthony, what do you think of my wine? This is the 2001 vintage. Here, that's what you're drinking.
I knew before I came to Australia that Australian wine was good. I knew it was really, really good. I had no idea how good until this moment. It's what the French call terroir.
Terroir.
Okay, because it's not just what you're eating. It's not just what you're drinking. It's
I can't talk. I'm going to cry. Salve.
I'm just happy to be in this group's company, enjoying some really fine Australian food and wine. As I expressed explicitly to him, if someday Don D'Estasio calls upon me to do him a favor, I will definitely be there. Life is good. I'm happy. I mean, it kind of looks like the Great American West, doesn't it? You know, when you're talking about new frontiers of food, this fits right into our theme. It looks like a cowboy country. We even got cows. Or is that a steer? Hell if I know. Let me see. Yeah, steer. To have a gold rush, you need gold. To have a foodie gold rush, you need raw ingredients and people who know what to do with them. We're going to talk to Richard Thomas today, who is responsible for a large sector of that good ingredient.
There's no room for compromise on the steak, is the way I see it.
Richard makes cheese, and he has some passionate views on the subject of cheese. In fact, this is a sort of a pet project, pet passion of mine, the whole safety versus flavor issue, and I'm sure he has a lot to say on that.
Welcome to our humble cheese factory.
Richard is the wild man of Australian cheese. He's been passionate about cheese making for over 30 years.
1971, backyard in a working-class suburb in Melbourne, and I just bought a piece of Gorgonzola dolce latte. It was a changing point in my life. I went from scientist to cheesemaker without even having a choice in the matter.
Ever wondered, what do I want to do with my life? Meet a man who knows what he wants. So what are we making here?
We're making bocconcini here. What's happening here is the cheese has been fermented by quite a natural process. When it arrives at exactly that spot, and Joe knows when that is, he dumps pieces of curd into the boiling water, at which point it's stretched and you get the strands of protein. When they're at the right consistency, the machine fires up and you'll see it moulds the cheese into small balls, a work usually done by hand.
He's the master, cheese master.
Want to get a good cheesemaker excited? Ask him about pasteurized cheese.
I usually kiss people that ask me that question. It first of all destroys all of the range of flavour-producing bacteria that come naturally in the milk.
Well, you know, bacteria is not a bad thing. The story of food is a story of fermentation, rot, and gamesmanship with those dark forces. You are exposed to no bacteria on a regular basis. When you eventually are exposed, you will of course get ill. I mean, if you live in a hygienic shrink-wrapped world and then travel to Mexico and have a decent taco in a street stand, one of life's great pleasures, by the way, you will of course fall ill because you're not used to it.
There's very powerful resistance to making raw milk cheeses in this country.
Right. As in America, it's technically illegal.
You virtually nowadays have to break the law to really enjoy yourself. The greatest cheeses in the world undeniably are made from raw milk. I get a kind of madman, maverick type of reputation. You know, I can't compromise on flavour, for example, in cheese, and this is why I get angry with those people that would want to crush the flavour out of everything that we do. Flavour is the essence of food.
Richard knows what he's talking about, and I think he's absolutely right about everything. This is the kind of intensity and focus behind every great ingredient, every great chef, and a lot of great meals.
This is the most delicate of all cheeses, the goat fromage blanc. A vital part of good cheese making is the gentle way, and particularly goat milk, the way you handle the curd. Right. Everything has to happen slowly. Only people with the greatest of confidence can have the courage to serve something very, very simple.
Ah, fresh bocconcini.
Doesn't come any fresher than that, I can tell you. Still warm.
Oh, it's lovely.
The future for our cheeses is really to pump more flavour into them, to get them to always have the aim of looking at what the best that is around and saying, let's try and equal that.
This is a guy not just fighting to win, but a guy fighting for what he really believes in.
The last frontier, as far as I'm concerned, is that of fermented foods. My responsibility is to continue to push those boundaries of flavour.
Richard's not alone in his unflinching pursuit of flavor. There are others. Melbourne seems to attract them.
Don't think in only money, money, money. Only thinking to do the right things. And that is good for everybody.
Like Angel Cardozo, a former NASA engineer turned jamon and sausage maker.
20 years took me to the prosciutto. I make the ham, the dry jamon.
The operations center is in the basement of his home.
To do this type of food, you have to be out of the industrial factories.
Only open air from the windows is used in the curing process.
And it's the only way to get the natural taste. Anyway, I come into the room here, and after I show you another one. Look the aroma, the smell.
Oh, look at this. This is jamon, the Spanish version, frankly, the better version of Italian prosciutto. Look at these, my God. I love the smell in here, too.
These ones was the first ones I started making in Australia. Very good, because this is no cholesterol.
Angel tells me that jamon, when it's been cured for over a year, has no cholesterol.
Very good for our health.
Did I hear that right? No cholesterol in year-old cured meats? Americans are very afraid of fat.
If it's not fat, it's not taste.
Yeah, and no texture, nothing. Well, that's something very special, isn't it? Well, that's good. Great taste, nice smell.
The fat for me is the best.
Yeah, me too. Speaking of fat, a little something to eat. Homemade salami, jamon with melon, and a Spanish tortilla, an omelet with potato, onion, and chorizo. Yeah, real flavor.
Yeah.
The fruits of over 20 years of hard work.
Yeah.
I knew this was going to be great before we even sat down. This is the way heaven should look, you know, lots of beautiful pork products hanging from hooks. Never mind heaven. It should look like this on Earth all the time. You know the old wives' tale, young gunslingers don't make good chefs? It ain't true. Even though I'm an old fart myself, I guess my sympathies are always going to lie with the young Turks.
One large yabby and a claw.
2 dory, 1 veal, 1 beef medium rare, 1 spinach.
Husband and wife team Donovan and Philippa Cook are the new guard. They're doing some extraordinary work at Melbourne's Ondine restaurant.
Smash, tortellini quail, chicken veal.
What are we going on next, please?
Both Philippa and Donovan were classically trained in France and England.
Where I come from, it's fish and chips. None of this.
I think Donovan is a natural, a genius.
Are we dressing here or what?
His sauces are second to none.
You need to move it now, huh? We're going to go down, kids.
Tonight, Donovan is short-staffed. Philippa is having dinner with me.
It's so out of here.
It's a fairly rowdy bunch out here. There is this sort of Wild West gunslinger sort of new frontier thing going on here that I find really refreshing.
It's a performance
Yeah.
and the chef's star.
These two are sourcing the best ingredients Australia has to offer and using techniques both classic and new. What gets them in the door the first time is the chef. Obviously, what keeps them coming back is the food. You know, in certain other cities where chefs are rushing to get hairstylists and voice coaches and media trainers and elocution teachers, I don't see a lot of that here. Can you see Donovan being packed off to media training?
Don't scorch your spinach. Do you want to season them, man, or what? Send it and off back to your section. Are you going to answer me? Where is it?
When I first met Donovan, I thought he was quite cosmopolitan and quite sophisticated, but it's only because I didn't understand what he was saying.
So as soon as we've got them entrees out of the way, well, let's start banging some mains out. All can go down, eh? Know what I mean?
No, I don't fully understand what he's saying, but I do know that he speaks through his food. His talent is in combining new and unexpected ingredients and flavors. Case in point, first course, which marries 3 different appetizers to 3 different champagnes.
What we have here is an oyster, truffle and lettuce soup. That goes with the Australian sparkling, which is called piri, followed by a tartare of confit tomato and apple with a yabby, which is a little crayfish. And then the last one there is a quail's egg, quail jelly with a foie gras cream.
It is beautiful. I have a thing for quail eggs. This is food that comes out of the French system. But, you know, we're looking at yabbies here. Would you describe it as French food, or how would you describe it?
Yeah, I would describe it as modern French.
Isn't
But I
it-
tend not to describe it also. We're doing our own thing. We're doing what we like to eat. You know, we're doing what we're good at.
Every sauce here is cooked, reduced, finished to order.
Sauces, made to order. That's the essence of the kind of 2- and 3-star joints these two come from. I understand that every time I pick up a chef's knife, that I owe everything to centuries of French trial and error and tradition. Donovan was an immediate, you know, good guy to me because he's of that system and yet an affront to that system by his very un-Frenchness.
I told you we're going on this table fast.
The fact that he's not ready for prime time resonates with my own shameful sellout.
This is Tony's next course, a courgette flower, or zucchini, whatever you call them in your country, stuffed with prawn and horseradish farce, diced tomatoes, tiny basil leaves, and a tomato consomme, poured at the table.
This is beautiful. It's just fantastic flavor.
What they're having now is smoked barramundi, which is steamed, we do it ourselves, parsley essence, crispy pancetta, snails, confit shallots, little sauteed potatoes, with an egg poached in red wine.
Eggs poached in red wine. I didn't see that coming. God, it's beautiful. God, look at that. Unbelievable. And I just saw it in the egg first. It runs all over the... Oh, yes. It's pornographic, isn't it? It is extraordinary. It's all the things I love about a dish. It's new. It references the classics. It's a local fish, and there's bacon involved.
This is the main course now, pigeon. We're trying to braise the mushrooms rather than saute them so they go crispy, so they're nice, spongy texture. So all we've got here is some truffles that I got before. I'll preserve them, reduce it, finish with a teaspoonful of cream. So what we've got is pigeon, celery gnocchi, fricassee of mushrooms, Perigos sauce, and a shiitake foam.
Plump, red, juicy, delightful, studded with truffles. Things could be a lot worse. I'm running out of adjectives. I mean, Jesus, it's... Have I used ethereal, magnificent, extraordinary, fantastic, delightful? No, sublime works for me. All right, I'm out of adjectives and I still have one more course to go.
It's all the main course for away, and I just got, what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 entrees tonight. Let's go then, let's get the garnishes.
Time for the final course, and this is all Philippa's department.
I do the pastry stuff because he doesn't have to.
Beautifully conceived and executed desserts. Like the pyramid of strawberry sorbet.
I'm doing a pyramid. This is nougatine. It's made with fondant and almonds, which gets placed on the outside. And it's filled with almond parfait glacé with raspberries and strawberries.
That's beautiful. It's kind of Pink Floyd crashing into this, you know, it really is.
Quite red, like, oh.
Oh, man. It's beautiful. This is one of those kill me now desserts.
This normal white fondant, caramelised really slowly, and then poured over toasted almonds and flash it in the oven so that it melts. It's a pain in the ass, but it's really
yeah,
worth
but
it.
really tastes good. So many pastry chefs would. This would be construction material for them and not something utterly delicious. And beautiful. So good. These two truly deserve to be recognized, so take notice. Let's go see El Jefe.
How was a pigeon like that?
It was sublime. Worth a 20-hour flight from New York just for this. There's a special place in heaven for you, man. You're getting in. Melbourne, Australia, the final frontier. Like the American West, it's a place where you can come from far away and reinvent yourself. And like the American West, it's got good stuff waiting for people to discover. There may be no other place in the English-speaking world where chefs and food are so enthusiastically embraced as this place right now. I think it's one of the most exciting places to eat, and certainly one of the most exciting places to cook on this planet. forget it. I'm not ready to leave just yet.
We really wanted to have an Aussie barbie.
Donovan and Philippa convinced me that my Melbourne trip wouldn't be complete without honoring an Australian cliche. Throwing some shrimp on the barbie.
This is my son, my three and a half year old son.
You remind me of my baker. This is why I don't have bread bakers in my restaurants. In the backyard, with ambiance vastly removed from Ondine's, they barbecue for friends and family on days off.
We're gonna cook.
We love our food and we love our wine. We're having some fabulous wines. We usually get pretty pissy on Sundays.
So what we're eating now is crayfish. Just gonna barbie them up, serve them with a salad of green beans and a sauce called Bourbon.
Bourdain? Meet Tony Bourdain.
Ketchup, Worcester sauce, Tabasco, shallots.
Isn't it great?
That's lovely. Next to the backyard grill, Donovan exhibits a refined ability with food that clashes with an informal vocabulary and tales of humble beginnings.
I left school at 15. My nickname was Man. I had one pair of chef pants which I didn't try on. So I looked like Iggy Pop in the 80s, skin tight and a cucumber hanging down.
Nonetheless, Donovan moved quickly up the ranks.
The first assessment I got double distinction again. So I was the best associate I'd ever had in 25 years in the kitchen.
Right.
1 minute I was associate, next minute I was the head chef.
You take your sauces seriously. And he takes his grilling seriously, too.
Look at that! Most important thing with crayfish, I noticed over here, everybody likes to boil it until it's like nice and papery. So I blanched this for like 1.5 to 2 minutes, then you can just sear it and it's still opaque in the middle, which means it's still moist and tender.
The crawfish are great, but this wouldn't be Barbie without the steak.
This is the Australian version of like the Kobe beef.
Chefs of Donovan's caliber could grill steaks in their sleep.
Can you get me a tray for this, mate?
Time to eat up, but not before we thank the chef.
Still got the magic.
It's great. Life is good.
You drunk all the fish, you've ate all the food, now off, make sure the door's shut.
First thing you think when you hit central Tokyo, you think Blade Runner. It's very science fiction, it's very atmospheric. You really know you're somewhere else. This is far from home. I knew the kind of kaleidoscope full of color and light and flavor I'd find here. I'm really looking forward to the psychedelic assault on the senses. I'm very interested in eating my way through the full spectrum of Japanese cuisine. I think almost all modern chefs are impressed by Japanese presentation, the importance of contrasting textures, colors, portion size. Embodying all these traits is Japan's best-known contribution to world cuisine, sushi.
Very violent dreams last night. You know, full color, sound, increased heart rate, and woke up thinking of sushi.
I'm particularly fortunate that my liaisons here are Michiko and Shinji.
Michiko translates and has, in every way, paved the way for the ignorant but enthusiastic American. And Shinji, driving, translating, and thank God he's a Yankee fan, so I know I'm in good hands.
All right. We're on our way to meet an Edamame sushi master who's going to show us around Tokyo's central fish market, Tsukiji. Edamame sushi is high-end stuff, not just because it's pricey, which it is, but because of the uncompromising quality, preparation, and presentation involved.
To translate Edomai, what does that mean literally?
Edomai, Edo is the name of the period of the ancient Japan.
Okay, so it really does mean old style, classic version.
Classic version, yeah.
Sushi is just like cutting fish and
right.
Just stick it together. But Edomai, they need lots of preparation.
Edamame preparation standards are not sushi on the go. Absolutely uncompromising on quality, regardless of expense. It's purest sushi.
Domo.
I'm very pleased to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Anthony Bourdain.
I'm fortunate enough during this visit to Tsukiji to accompany Mr. Tagawa, the chef owner of Carioca restaurant in Ginza district.
I have my appropriate footwear, of course, right here.
This is sort of like Joe DiMaggio or Lou Gehrig showing you around Yankee Stadium. From the point that it practically leaps out of the seat to the point where I pop it in my mouth, Mr. Tagawa will be by my side. Prepare to lose your mind.
I mean, just lift off. Your head will just unscrew and bounce off the ceiling.
Tsukiji is acres and acres of fish, fish, fish. Restaurants, retail store owners, and other buyers are purchasing fish for the day. Over 2,600 tons of fish is sold here daily. That's a big tuna sandwich. First thing you encounter when you visit Tsukiji is big. It's really big. It's really spread out, and the choreography has to be seen to be believed. There's a system here. Everybody seems to know the moves except me.
Mr. Tagawa is we're gonna follow him around as he does his shopping, and then we're going back to his restaurant, and he's gonna show us what he's gonna do with this stuff.
You know, there are few things that get chefs as excited as looking at a really pristine piece of seafood.
Abalone, about $40 a piece in the States. Oh, liver?
Liver, yes. I don't want to see eel. Yeah, sea eel. He can show you the sea eel, the different kinds of the eel that we want to eat.
Eel is an expensive delicacy in Japan, prized not just for its flavor, but for its legendary, how shall I say, stamina-giving properties. Viagra of the sea.
He looks tasty to me.
Having picked out his eels, Mr. Tagawa is now ready to move on to his next purchase.
See the octopus? Just incredible. Just want to start weeping.
Generally, in the life of a chef, you find yourself working comfortably within a certain range of flavors and textures. And then suddenly, you see all this. Immediately, you want to rush back to your kitchen to find a way to work with what you've just bought. This octopus is holding on for dear life. He's got a death grip on the tank. As excited as I am, the Japanese who live here seem just as excited.
Okay, here we go. Say goodbye.
Seafood is taken very, very seriously here.
It's got a strange and terrible beauty to it.
Value is put on good food.
Very fresh.
To us, food is worthless until somebody famous puts a sauce on it. It's not that way here. There's a respect for ingredients that goes against the grain of a lot of Western cooking. One widely used ingredient is the much revered tuna.
So what are we looking for here? What is Mr. Tagawa looking for? It's explained this is the fattiest part, the most valued part.
We call it toro.
It's gorgeous. Big difference, toro and everything else.
It's the equivalent of a beautifully marbled steak. Fat is good, and the rippling of fat through the meat is what distinguishes that belly meat from the rest of the tuna.
You get that same feeling of being at Tiffany or Cartier. I mean, you just look at this with lust. And you know, just the subtle difference. It's like grading gems.
It's fought over, bid over, talked about, and examined.
And you can see they're very different pieces with very different qualities. When you're a chef, you come down here and you see this, you're thinking, you know, what you can do with these various pieces.
I can hardly wait to see what Mr. Tagawa is going to do with this stuff.
You know, what's a bit in Apocalypse Now? You know, I love the smell of napalm in the morning. I love the smell of fish and soy and rice wine in the morning. It smells like victory.
I'm always very wary of stepping into other chefs' kitchens.
Hi. It's an obstruction. I'm instantly aware, chemically, on a cellular level, when, you know, there are interlopers in my kitchen.
これもこれ塩蒸ししますから。はい。
Despite his resistance, the octopus still ends up in Mr. Tagawa's kitchen. At least he can take solace in the fact that ending your life here is a great honor.
I have some Portuguese friends who would just go insane over this. And some Italians.
Now they're going to put salt.
Salt is rubbed into the octopus to bring out the excess moisture as well as add flavor.
There's so many good things you can do with this. I mean, I'm thinking you can grill it, you know, make a salad of it grilled, you make a salad of it, you know, slowly stewed.
I understand that Mr. Tagawa is using his octopus for a special appetizer.
Tenderizing.
At the sushi bar, Tagawa's chefs are busy making magic with the fresh fish from Tsukiji, including the eel.
It sounds fresh. Even with my eyes closed, it sounds fresh. And I'm thinking, nice knife technique.
You do not see this level of knife skills in French kitchens. Despite the dazzling knife work, this eel is not ready to eat yet.
He boils 20 minutes. It's sugar. A lot of sugar, and then soy sauce, and just sake, the rice wine.
Mr. Tagawa begins working with the best of the good stuff. Otoro.
This is the piece that we saw him pick out of the market. And he's breaking it into components. The boss always takes a proprietary interest in not only the most expensive stuff, but also the stuff that gives him the most pleasure. At first you tell yourself, well, it's because I don't trust anyone else to handle something this beautiful and this expensive. And then you realize, you know, I'm doing it because I like it.
Mr. Tagawa now divides the tuna into smaller pieces for sushi. The lesser grade fish goes into a marinade, and the really good stuff gets put aside for immediate use in its pristine, fresh form.
I'm experiencing a pleasurable form of dementia. Look at that, that's sex, man.
Finally, the meal's ready. Michiko, Shinji, and I sit down to eat.
Okay, come back.
Our appetizer is slowly simmered octopus. It's very tender and served with just a dash of sweet plum sauce.
The skin is melting.
Spectacular.
As we're eating the appetizer, Mr. Tagawa himself is preparing our main dish. Pieces of uncooked fish, vinegared rice, and fresh wasabi are molded smoothly together. While this is the most commonly known form of sushi, in the exacting standards of the edamame tradition, it takes a lifetime to master the economy and grace of movement necessary to make an artful presentation. An elite sushi chef like Mr. Tagawa trains for more than 12 years.
Oh, man. I was going to say that I'm ready to die right now, but no, I'll be ready to die after this. Okay, what do we have here? Flounder, yes. Shrimp or prawn? Prawn. And...
Tuna.
Not just tuna, no, this is otoro.
The total part of tuna.
Also on the plate are marinated tuna and raw eel.
I can just explain, you know? How can I explain?
Oh, wow. Yeah, this I know what that is. That's a sea eel. You know, you're struck dumb. I mean, it's almost you're cheapening the thing by talking about it.
Hi, domo.
Here's the master.
So I have a glazed expression on my face. It's a pure pleasure.
Thank you very much.
Now, would you like to do the apprenticeship here? 3 years.
Oh, I wouldn't do that.
Long time.
While I was refusing Mr. Tagawa's generous offer, he still had one very important lesson on the menu.
I'm ready to die now. I will have led a full and rich and satisfied life at this point.
Kind of cucumber.
Japanese people consider the sake as a sacred land. So pouring the sake shows like his affection, his friendship, his like a hospitality.
Hi.
It's very important in the Japanese culture. And also you pour it back. And it's your turn to pour it back.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
The religious analogy keeps coming up. There's something church-like, at least for me.
Thank you.
There's a sense of solemnity here. There's no nonsense. There's no distraction. Nothing fake about it.
Church of food. I mean, it's the only church I know.
Yes,
Very cold, iced sake. You get that ice cream headache sort of thing.
You feel it on your tongue first, and then it works its way up into your brain. Thank you for one of the most incredible dining experiences of my life. I will be always grateful.
Me too.
Leaving Mr. Tagawa's restaurant, I'm feeling that my New York fast food, fast-paced culture has missed the boat.
For us, restaurants were like gas stations. You pull in, you fill up, and you move on, preferably as quickly as possible. The idea of volume was much more important than quality. Hey, did you have a good meal? Yeah, they gave you, all the shrimp you could eat. That's not that's really silly. Bulk, it explains a lot about our culture.
Speaking of bulk, check these guys out. It happens that I've come into a one-time opportunity to visit a sumo wrestling stable, the gym and home of the team.
And here I come, I know nothing about sumo, and I exude ignorance.
Watching the sumo wrestlers train, this is like being led into a secret society. Sumo is serious business in Japan, something outsiders just aren't allowed to see. They're not kidding in there. These guys are really going at each other. Some of them get tossed out of the ring. They come rolling right at me. I don't want one of these guys landing on me. No way. They'll break me like a day-old biscuit. The feeling of being surrounded by that much bulk. I mean, what do these guys eat? I'm interested in what I heard is sumo food. Chanko, it's called. I'm thinking, well, how un-Japanese this sounds.
Must be bulk food, high on starch. I had this idea of, they're sitting around eating pasta and big, massive hunks of fatty pork.
I'm very lucky to be introduced to Mr. Tomatsuna of Tomatsuna Stable. Tomatsuna is a former champion himself. Today, he's an oyakata, which is the boss of the sumo stable. All of the wrestlers live on premises. What they eat, when they eat, these are all very rigorously dictated by the oyakata, who completely controls their lives. He cooks for them, looks after their training, their health, in a quest to make them the best.
He's an old lion, and pretty much saw me as an insignificant curiosity, I think.
Nevertheless, I'm determined to find out the secret diet of the sumo.
The wrestlers have a tremendous power. The food that he selects must reflect the need for this power.
He says that people tend to think that sumo wrestler is just a fat. It's not true. Actually, they need a balance of the energy and the balance of the weight.
Do all the wrestlers learn to cook as part of their training?
Right. Yes.
They behaved a lot in much the same way 5 years ago if you'd walk into my kitchen and wanted to talk to my cooks. Fiercely protected.
It's one-pot cooking. A lot of guys living together cook in one pot. The food is not about, just getting these guys big. We're not here building blubber.
He's clearly wrong in this. He's looking for a balance of, protein and, bodybuilding food.
Unfortunately, that's all I'm able to find out at this kitchen anyway. It's going to take a trip to a Chanko restaurant to experience the sumo diet firsthand. After a full day of watching sumo wrestlers train, I'm definitely ready to eat like one.
We're going to have a Chanko meal. And I'm hungry. You hungry?
I'm starving.
Excellent.
Chanko is the food of the sumo, and the specialty of Chanko Edosawa restaurant. Immediately it becomes obvious the secret to eating like a sumo isn't in the fat, but in the quantity. It's a nabe, like a big soup, a big boiling pot of broth in the center of the table. Everybody adds something. You add things in stages.
Originally, the chanko was made of the chicken soup. Nowadays, they cook, everything.
Beef, chicken, meatballs, seafood, mushrooms, green vegetables, tofu, onions, radishes, egg, rice. You can use it all. And we are.
And of course, it's like the nabe style, which is a pot.
Right.
In order to provide the hot meal for the rikishi, which is wrestlers. So you can see the taste of the soup is changing.
Yes.
Gradually.
I really had no idea what to expect. One of the first surprises is the chanko is fun, sort of like a living dish, in that as the conversation proceeds and the subject matter changes, the character of the dish can change as well. It can start out fairly light, but you can add stronger ingredients. And of course, as it cooks down, it becomes stronger as well.
I like that, but it is spicy. It's really good. It's really hearty, and I really like the style of cooking and the style of eating. I mean, this is fun. It's casual. We all sit around. We all put stuff in. We all take stuff out. Serve each other.
I think Michiko and Shinji take particular delight. Their whole countenance has changed during the course of this meal.
I feel honored to be served by a French chef serving a chanko.
It's fun. I like this.
For such an almost cult-like closed society of sumo, their food is perhaps the most accessible to the everyday American. I mean, I can see chanko taking off in the United States.
I know how he feels. I'm well on my way.
From the precision and restraint of edamame sushi to the volume and bulk of chanko in a 24-hour period. Eating my way around the world, it would be intimidating, I think, if it just wasn't so exciting. I think it's going to take about a week to walk off this meal. Hanoi, Vietnam. A beautiful landscape with a lot of history. Holding strongly on a tradition while acknowledging the inevitable changes of time. It's had and dealt out more than its fair share of pain and turmoil. But as always, it maintains a character all its own. Vietnam is one of my favorite places on earth. The atmosphere, the people, the food. I came back to visit Lin, who was my translator last time around. We became good friends. Lin has invited me to his family's home to celebrate Tet, the Lunar New Year, the most important time of the year in Vietnam. I couldn't have come at a better time.
So I just got into Hanoi last evening. Went right to the hotel, crashed, woke up, arrived right middle of Tet, the Lunar New Year. Came here to see the pagoda and everybody burning joss sticks, making offerings. And then I saw this place and thought, oh, this is just the kind of place I like. How about some snail soup for breakfast? Gotta have some of this. So I know there's snails involved. I know it looks really, really good. You got your big snails, you got your little snails. In the middle there, you got some crab meat, usual sprouts, some pickled chilies, and a little garlic. And of course, what is it all about at the end of the day? And you find again and again and again a really terrific stock. Oh, yes. And look at the colors here. And you just pop right out. It's a gray day in Hanoi, and yet look at this color. This is great. I would say that the food is particularly good because it's a day of celebration, but food is always good here. I have to tell you, I'm so excited to be back here. You know, you meet the girl of your dreams in high school and she just smells right. You know, it's true love forever. That same kind of a immediate sense of recognition when I arrived in this country. I've been dreaming about coming to Hanoi for a long time. It's so cool that Lynn's invited me to his house for Tet. Damn, it is good to be alive in Vietnam. Throughout Tet, the Vietnamese visit pagodas to make offerings and pray for their families and ancestors. And Linh is no exception.
This is a place for the people to rearrange as a sacrifice before bringing into the temple.
Offerings include young rice cakes, fruit, and incense. All the offerings are placed at the altar. When the incense is burned out, you're free to take back your offerings. They've been blessed and are supposed to provide happiness for the new year. Offerings complete, Linh and I meet for food. This is why we get along so well. Common ground. We both appreciate good food.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, look at this place. Food everywhere.
This is made from rice, sticky rice, very sticky.
And it's not about parking yourself at a table for the day, but grabbing a bite and then trying what the next guy's got to offer.
It's everywhere.
The Tet holiday is when indulging in food hits a fever pitch in Vietnam. Everyone's been fasting, and now they're back to their favorite dishes with a vengeance.
I tell you, if you're a foodie and you come to this country, you will just you'll just go absolutely insane. Yeah, I used to have these as a kid, and the same thing happened to them. They ended up floating at the top. This is traditional medicine, right? Maybe tomorrow.
Yeah.
What are those?
Here's something different. Corn pancakes. Not too difficult, right? Throw in a pile of corn, a little flour, cook in oil till crisp, and on the rack to dry.
Like everything, delicious. You'll notice an essential difference here between here and similar operations in America. When you walk past these food stalls, every proprietor is absolutely beaming with pride at you. They got a big smile on their face, like, come on in, try this, it's the best. It's not that, yeah, what do you want? You know, you want the fries or the onion rings. You don't get that here. And you know it's good. You can tell from the expression of the proprietor that they're selling something really, really tasty and they know it.
Take, for example, quail eggs.
I have a thing for quail eggs.
Just peel them.
It's not the umbrella.
A little bit of salt, ready to eat.
Oh, delicious. Just keep it rolling, keep it coming. Please.
So I know Lynn's family has a big Tet feast planned. But I saw something else in the market that I couldn't resist. Shrimp cakes.
I think just one.
This is a pretty straightforward operation. You got shrimp, you batter them, cook them in oil, a quick snip, and you're ready to go. Now, for those of you who scoff at the decor, I dare you to find a more scenic view.
These are freshwater shrimp.
Yes, freshwater.
Crispy, airy, shrimpy, and delicious.
Hanoi beer.
Yeah.
But the bottle ones, not the bubble one.
Right.
Bottle, not bubble.
Good to see you again.
Okay.
Cheers.
Cheers.
How do you say in Vietnamese cheers?
Chúc mừng.
Chúc mừng.
I really love this guy, and I can't wait to meet his family. As the celebration of Tet continues, the streets are abuzz with activity. Everyone's dressed up for the holiday, on their way to visit family, bearing food, offerings, gifts. The Vietnamese look upon guests during Tet as very auspicious. I'm glad I brought my suit. I don't want to look like a slacker in front of the family.
This is my grandfather's, my father-in-law house.
Okay, meeting the family. I haven't been this nervous since I met my own in-laws.
Hello.
Oh, thank you.
And my father.
Well, nothing soothes the old nerves like a little Hanoi vodka.
All roads lead to intoxication on this shit, don't they? Is there something about me, some quality that urges people to make me very drunk?
the Vietnamese rice wine.
Oh, good.
You know this? We call it the fresh bile, extracted from the bear.
Bear bile. Okay. Not politically correct. Dilemma time. Really. But I'm a good guest, or I try to be.
Oh, I'm very excited at this prospect.
Just in case I have any reservations, Lynn reads the list of benefits that the drink will provide for me.
Digestive system, the bear bile win.
That's a frequent problem on this show. Cheers.
The best.
Okay.
Yeah.
And unsurprisingly, actions unfold with a familiar logic.
Happy New Year.
Okay, maybe I don't have the Vietnamese calendar quite figured out yet. But by my calendar, we've celebrated about 4 New Years already.
Oh, here we go. Oh, the reinforcements.
So while we're busy laying the foundation for a night of festivity, Lynn's sisters, wife, and mother-in-law are in the kitchen preparing the meal. All right, I know it doesn't seem fair, but seriously, would you want a bunch of guys gargling with bear bile cooking your Tet meal? As in most Vietnamese kitchens, there's a keen reliance on simple ingredients. But the key is how different flavors and colors and textures work together. And of course, presentation is important. This square cake is ban chung, made of glutinous rice, fatty pork, bean paste, wrapped in dong leaves and tied off with bamboo twine. It steams for over 12 hours, and it's a must-have during Tet at Hanoi.
This is the chung cake. We call it bánh chung. And this is very traditional one with the bean and the pork.
Bean and pork. It looks good, doesn't it?
Yeah, bean and pork. I prefer.
Yeah, me too.
Tradition extends through most of these dishes.
It's an astonishing spread. And again, every table seems to naturally end up having this incredible color contrast.
As Lynn has sensibly pointed out, get those beauty shots now, because we're about to do some serious damage to this.
I think you try some of this first. And then you try this later.
Okay.
This is the color of the rice during the Tet holiday in Vietnam.
The rice is colored by the orange fruit it's cooked with. Though each dish may work fine on its own, most are meant to be used in combinations where different tastes and textures complement each other. Like the spring roll with the ubiquitous dipping sauce, Nuoc Nam.
This is the young bamboo shoot cooked with the pork. Yeah.
I just pulled a piece of bamboo shoot out. People started to jump up. Make sure I get a little green onion with it and broth. It's not about a single thing. Sweet goes with sour, opposing colors, opposing flavors. And I like that. Oh, good. Principles in action. And clearly, you absolutely have to have this with this.
Yes, sure.
Sour pickled onions with savory ban chung.
Actually, it resonates with the classic garnish for French pâté. You're getting the same kind of savory, sweet, sour thing going on. And I like that. This is an innate sense of what's good.
There's a definite sense of past culinary influence.
Stir-fried frog legs.
A galantine of pork. It's pâté-like.
Liver and the heart of the pig fried together with the onion and carrot.
It's good.
Like holidays in the States, this food, this meal, reflects personal associations and long traditions.
This is the young rice cake. I went to the pagoda. I left it on the altar at the sacrifice. Now I can enjoy it. It's not only the cake, but I'm now having the happiness and whatever I wish for the whole year.
I wish that for you also.
Yeah, for you too.
Even in English, it is impossible for me to describe how grateful and honored I am to be here.
There's a link, a bond between life, family, and food in this country, and I cherish the moments I have here. The celebration of Tet has come to an end in Hanoi, after which the first visitors and the first meal are regarded with great importance. So I better make a good impression on somebody, because I need some food. Luckily, Linh has arranged for a visit to the home of Madame Tuyet, one of the most renowned cooks in Vietnam.
Well, the best, right? I mean, she's won how many gold medals? A couple of gold medals?
Yeah, she's not only good, but also the best.
That's promising.
Madame Tuyet lives in Hanoi's Old Quarter, in a typically tall, narrow, three-story building. She works out of her open-to-the-street top-floor kitchen, making her own highly personal version of takeout. Through a low passageway, up some back stairs, minimal signage, but that's okay. Madame Tuyet knows that people who really love food will find her.
Anthony! Xin chào!
I meet Madame Tuyet's family. Her sister and two daughters help out in the kitchen. A family operation, so quality control is not a problem.
This is going to be a good meal. I can tell already. There's a vibe. There's a sense. I'm going to eat well.
And here it is. This is what we came for. Her famous chicken, which is splayed out on a pan, slow roasted and glazed periodically with a brown sugar and wild honey mix. Customers have been known to line up down the street for this stuff.
Yeah, this is one of those smells real good in this room situations.
But there's also something else. Snakehead fish.
Excellent.
There are several types of snakehead fish all through the country, from the north to the south. But she prefers the stuff of the north and should be caught from the nature, not the raised one.
Right, farm. The same rules apply in the States. The wild is always better than the farm raised.
The fish is sliced, then rolled around a stuffing made of pork and mushrooms.
When you take out a piece of a fillet of fish and you put a filling in the center and roll it like this, you would call it a poquette. So this would be a poquette de poisson avec pork et champignons, actually, something like that.
The rolled fish is dunked in a cornstarch batter and popped in a hot oil. Head and spine follow. Now, snakehead fish are a problem in the U.S. because they can actually crawl on land and kill larger animals. So it hasn't quite made the leap from nuisance to being on the dinner plate yet. Since all good cooks know that too much of a good thing is just enough, there's plenty more, including a big plate of screamingly fresh spring rolls.
I see we're getting another coat on the chicken.
The paper will prevent the skin from being burned by the heat. So, Tony.
Thank you. So now I understand why her honey chicken is so famous.
Now, I want to make sure I'm eating the food according to local customs.
He has his good reason for that.
5 fingers? Ah, good. So I can just get right in. Good. Tell her I'm very relieved.
The snakehead fish rolls are incredible.
Pork and fish go together so fantastically. Oh, magnificent.
I just explained to her that food bring Tony to her, and she will go to Tony for food.
The bridge.
The bridge is a food.
It's a full mind-body experience, this. Oh yeah, here comes the good stuff. There are a few things in this world I like more than a good cup of coffee. And I happen to think that the best coffee in the world is made in Vietnam.
So it shouldn't be a surprise that Madame Tuyet has her own personal blend.
This is the best of the best. You're climbing the Everest of coffee. This is the mountaintop. This is it. Oh man, is that good.
Ah, my friend Linh. Once again, he's done me right. Now, before I leave Vietnam, Linh suggests a snack. So we head to one of the main restaurant areas in Hanoi.
As I understand it, it's sort of the Vietnamese version of a food court, meaning outside of the Tet holiday, it's one long strip of food, and operators and hawkers all the way down. And what kind of restaurant are we looking for?
We go to the restaurant where they can enjoy the chicken that is cooked in the Chinese herb.
Ah, chicken and Chinese herb. Sounds good.
Tai Hung Lao is just one of the many small restaurants that line this road.
This is it.
Nothing fancy, but it has a specialty and sticks to it.
This is the oldest shop of this kind of chicken in this street.
So it's a chicken boiled in Chinese herb broth here?
Yeah, this is.
Now this is fast food. Chicken in a bowl, topped with a healthy broth, 2 steps, and it's at your table.
Good, good, good. Oh, cool. Oh, yeah. I like fried bread.
What better to sop up all that soup but some fried baguette?
All right, bon appetit. Oh, it's delicious. Where's that soup? It has the same sort of aromatic flavor.
Good for sleeping.
Oh, for sleeping.
Well, it has been a long trip. I suppose I could use a nap. But Lynn knows as well as I do there's no sleep for the hungry.
So, Lynn, that was yet another outstanding meal. You know all the good places in this town.
I hope I made you enjoy.
And what is it with Hanoi? I mean, it's everywhere. It's just food, food, food. Good food everywhere.
The people in Hanoi are the best person for eating.
Yeah? You were born here. You have to say that, though. But I'm coming to agree with you. I got to say. It's a little frustrating. I mean, I'm only here about a week. I want to eat everywhere. But I can't do it. Just this street. It'll take me 1 month just to eat on this street.
Yeah.
That's what's driving me crazy here. I mean, everywhere you look, there's cool-looking stuff. So what have I missed? Everything, right?
You don't miss anything.
Good. That's the right answer.
As the streets fill up again in Hanoi, Lynn takes particular delight in bringing me to an out-of-the-way discovery of his. You must investigate, he likes to say, when talking about finding the good stuff.
Where are you bringing me now, Lynn?
It is Mont Alley inside of downtown in Hanoi. The inn shop.
Yeah. Eels?
Yeah.
All right. I like eel. So that's the name of this place, right? The eel shop. No messing about there. We know what we're going to be eating.
But it's not like you don't have choices. Eel with banana leaf, eel and mushroom, a big bowl of eel soup, and stir-fried chili eel.
Let's have what you eat when you're here. You're the regular.
The best to me is the eel that is cooked in the bamboo.
You want a particular dish, you go to a place that specializes in that dish. You don't go to some place with a gigantic menu with 22 different types of things. I mean, they call it the eel shop, and it does a lot of business. It's a pretty good bet that they do eel pretty well.
They have very nice kind of salad.
Yeah? I like a salad now and then.
This is Vietnam, so I expect a few differences.
So that's banana flour, and these little green guys, they look good.
In Vietnamese, we call it hung vegetable.
The salad also has pickles, sprouts, and a spicy dipping sauce.
Oh, that's really good. It is really crunchy, delicious. Tastes good for me.
But he likes this kind of salad.
Well,
enough rabbit food. Bring on the eel. Take your raw eel, a little sugar, and a nice wad of garlic. Slide it into the bamboo and cap with Vietnamese herb. Place over hot coals. Sit back and let those babies roast. The bamboo not only flavors the eel, but also functions as a serving dish.
oh, damn, that looks really good. Oh, yeah, that's some good eel. That's tasty. I see why you come here. I could get hooked on this.
It's quite sweet.
It's good because it's caramelized. You got that nice charcoaly caramelization flavor.
The best part of the eel should be the body, not the head or the tail.
Got a whole bunch of them in here. Delicious. Yeah, I got a real thing for this stuff. Oh, yeah, that's some good eel. Yeah, this is fantastic. I appreciate this, Lynn. You take me to all the best places. You really do. This is really great. It's a neighborhood joint with a neighborhood around it. You're not eating in isolation. You're eating in a context of a community. That feels, I don't know, that feels really good to me. I like that.
You've seen it. Can you smell it? Can you taste it? Can you see why I love it here?
It'll be good. Okay, let's face it. I'm getting out of work pretty early these days. I'm not exactly working the 17-hour days behind the stove like I used to. But, you know, one thing remains a constant in my life. Whatever I'm doing, whether it's cooking or yammering witlessly in front of a camera.
I hate my job. Oh, yeah.
After work, I like to sit down at a good bar and enjoy a finely made alcoholic beverage of my choice.
Simple, yes? Well, no. It's a big world out there with a lot of bars. Most of them not great. Fortunately, I've made an exhaustive study of the problem. In doing so, I've subjected myself to all manner of beverages, from the sublime to the frankly disgusting. I've had bar food that was beautiful, scary, and potentially quite lethal. Out of these experiences have come a half dozen principles I call the elements of a great bar. And in the spirit of public service, I submit them to you for your consideration.
So, this brings us to our first principle. What you're looking for, an element of a great bar. Well, of course, it's someplace close by, someplace familiar.
Hey, there he is.
Someplace where they know your name.
Tony.
Thanks, Tony. How are you?
And what you like to drink.
The usual?
Oh, yeah. Finest kind.
There you go.
Thank you, sir.
Take Desmond's, for example. A no BS bar right down the street from Layout.
Ah, yes. Life is beautiful again. Back in the days when I actually worked for a living, it was not unknown for me to wander down here in my dirty kitchen whites for a pint of Bass. And in fact, after the service period, as I reached that fever pitch of adrenaline and rage that might lead me to commit mayhem or violence on a waiter.
What the do you think Béarnaise is?
Béarnaise is like egg yolks and butter. Strictly in the interest of not causing such violence or mayhem, I would come down here and maybe have another pint or two.
A bar should be a refuge, a sanctum sanctorum, where one can commiserate with other strugglers, the joys, the tragedies of the human experience.
So, Yankees stand a chance next year?
Mets, come on. METS, my entire team sucks. Come on, let's go Mets.
Jeez, wow, I've been drinking in the wrong place.
So what does a TV chef complain about in the bar? How about other bars? I've been to a few that were, well, not exactly friendly. In St. Petersburg, Russia, I needed to kick back. So I end up at this bar where there's definitely kicking back going on. But it's in a cage in the center. The place is loaded with Russian mobsters and the hardest looking models I've ever seen.
Generally, when you see somebody foaming blood at the mouth, the human reaction is to go, oh, dude, you know, that's... No, everyone there is like...
Require a more hands-on approach to kicking back? How about the kickback of an automatic weapon? There's a joint in Cambodia where the drinks are free, but your waiter comes over with a menu featuring ammunition.
There's a sign on the wall at this bar that says, please do not aim your weapon at anything you don't intend to shoot, which I think left a lot of room open for interpretation.
Alcohol, tobacco, and firearms? It's the trifecta of fun.
Cool.
Bottom line, a bar shouldn't feel like a war zone. It should feel like an extra room in your house where your friends hang out, presided over by...
Element number 2, maniacal bartender, someone who's on top of things.
Oh yeah. A maniacal bartender should combine a fierce concern for your current state of liquidity
Thanks.
See you later.
with the tactful listening skills of a priest hearing confession.
Thank God he's gone. I thought he'd never leave.
The truly maniacal bartender has mastered at least one of the sacramental beverages of their craft. It might be the potent brew of rum, lime juice, sugarcane syrup, and mint that is the mojito, or perhaps the consummate skill behind an expertly poured pint of Guinness.
Are you going to allow some pimply college student on summer break working part-time at some sports bar to mess with your Guinness? No, I say.
Perfect, right down to the shamrock. But the drink that separates the wannabes from the maniacal doctors of mixology is the classic American martini. In a world of single malt snobs and fizzy-headed blender treats, the martini balances the wit and sophistication of Cole Porter with the cool discipline of Joe DiMaggio. They make it look so easy. Words and music, hitting and fielding, gin and vermouth. Nothing to it. A few simple ingredients and an obsession with being the best. There's a lot of people out there who can talk a good martini. And then there's Dale DeGroff, the guy who wrote the book on the subject.
Oh, yes.
Really, this book right here. And I got a few questions to ask him.
Dale, I like a vodka martini. Is that really a martini?
Gin is a martini. Vodka doesn't bring any flavor to the party. I want all the flavors of the botanicals in the gin. I want them all to come together and make a great drink.
Vermouth is an essential ingredient.
A drop is okay, but you gotta have some vermouth in it.
Okay, I would like a classic martini, correctly made by the best guy for the job.
Let's do it.
Okay, this is when you realize that Dale is in a league of his own. He has a personal martini kit.
28 years, I've never met a bartender who showed up with a knife roll. This is a Wusthof, by the way. This is a knife that any chef would be proud to have in his kit.
This cocktail began in the 1880s, right here in New York City, at the Knickerbocker Hotel. First time they put together dry gin, dry vermouth in the same glass, half and half, mind you. Yummy. And we're gonna drop an olive in there. We're gonna flame with peel in there. We gotta drop that in.
And I'm good to go?
Go for it.
You know, that is a beautiful thing.
It is the superstar of the cocktail. It's like baseball, jazz, musical, comedy. It's all in one glass right here. This is the American experience.
Hey, don't laugh. After one of Dale's martinis, you just might attempt all three of those activities. Morning in New York. People settling into their daily rhythms, starting out alert and refreshed, approaching the challenges ahead in stride with a can-do attitude. But not me. Now, I've already put in a full day and night to educate the viewers at home about bars in New York, so I think I'm due for a break. And like a lot of people, after a hard day's work, I could really go for, well, a drink. Okay, it's only 8 a.m., but obviously not everyone works 9 to 5, and so not many bars are open, and I certainly don't want to feel guilty when I throw back a pint this early. Where to go? Where to go? Which brings us to another element.
Convenient hours of operation. Operating hours amenable to your personal lifestyle choices, which means bar opens early.
Jeremy's Ale House. Well, it doesn't pack the excitement of an early morning board meeting, but here we are. The crowd here is from all walks of life, whether they just hauled a ton of mackerel and need to loosen up, or are busy plotting corporate mergers and need some inspiration. Now, while some themes may emerge in this bar, you have to admit that there's a personal touch. And if you also need a breakfast other than cereal or a muffin, you can easily be accommodated.
Nothing like that early morning beer buzz. Yeah. Your brain's all soft and mushy and unprotected, so to attack it with alcohol at that early, vulnerable moment, you really get a quality buzz. By the way, there is a long and glorious tradition outside of our prohibition-minded, politically correct shores. All across Europe, the idea of the morning tipple is considered entirely appropriate. You know, a little pick-me-up, a little something to propel you into the shank of the day and beyond. You know, in good spirits, as well as providing badly needed vitamins and nutrients for a growing boy.
Let's see. Niacin, riboflavin, prevents heart disease, makes people look more attractive. Forget oatmeal. I'm switching to oatmeal stout.
Eats cornflakes. The thing about a bar is it should be easy. It should be comfortable. It should be like slipping into a nice, warm, comfortable bath. There should be no jarring, discordant notes. There's certain things you're looking for when you sit down at the bar, and certain things you definitely want to avoid.
What do you want to avoid? Places that distract you from good food and even better drinks. Take themes, for example.
Isn't alcohol theme enough? I mean, what is a theme bar? What do you need a theme for a bar?
I find entertainment obtrusive in bars, and I deeply resent any kind of live music intruding on my drinking time. No cabaret, okay? Out of the question. And God help us all, the worst case scenario, karaoke. You go in and they're singing along to ABBA, this is not some place I want to drink.
It's Billy Joel karaoke night. Please, God, kill me. Kill me now.
Next thing to avoid, any bar with a velvet rope. Any place that makes you feel like a jerk for even trying to get in the first place.
You miserable loser shite, step aside. You're not getting in, all right?
You know there's a problem when there's more people outside the bar than inside.
At the end of the day, what are you buying? You're buying an overpriced beer.
I don't go to bars to meet people. So I don't want crowds. I don't want to get jostled, I don't want to get elbowed, and I don't want to meet any new friends, frankly. You know what? I don't want to meet any romantic friends either. I mean, come on, dating bars? Then there's the concept that haunts my nightmares. Dating bar meets theme bar.
Oh, I think you're so cute.
At a joint in New York, potential mates speak to each other on video phones, sitting 6 feet away from each other.
You want a drink? Sorry, I'll meet you at the bar.
You know, there's something to be said about the lonely bar. No obtrusive shouting or groping. It's a place where you can sit quietly, unwind, reflect on your day or your troubles. A place where you can listen to the low hum of whatever sad music may be piping through the speakers without it jarring your nerves.
Which brings us to element number 3 of a great bar. A good jukebox. Unfortunately, according to international copyright law, you can't actually hear any of the great music on this jukebox. That would be too expensive for this cheap show. Which brings us to element 4. Bar food. Good bar food.
In San Sebastian, Spain, for example, people bounce from bar to bar, sampling the best tapas a joint has to offer, and then move on to the next bar and another specialty.
Fish cake and codfish cooked with onion and peppers. That's what we're here for.
Think of it as an Easter egg hunt for adults, with gourmet bar food for prizes.
The gambara, their speciality is wild ceps, wild mushrooms.
It's a philosophy of variety and moderation, summed up in the Basque saying, eat a little bit, often.
I need privacy for this. Oh, wow.
In Tokyo, Japan, a walk down a narrow back alley yields a different kind of bar food experience altogether. The scent of yakitori fills the air. Simple, skewered, grilled meats that the Japanese love to pair with beer or sake.
This is the sort of place I would hang out in much too much if I lived in Tokyo.
So you leave work in Tokyo and hit one of these yakitori joints for happy hour.
Oh! This is elbow cartilage from the chicken, frightening to the Western mind, and really flavorful.
Okay, tapas, yakitori, so they got it together there on the other side of the world. But when it comes to the ultimate bar food, we have it right here in the USA. The one, the only hamburger. And the big cheese of bar burgers is at the Corner Bistro, New York City.
Oh, yes.
Gracias, güey. You know, all those snooty Europeans sneering at our American hamburger, they don't know what they're missing. Beautiful thing, chef.
Tastes good. Great.
It's the best.
Okay, Tony, this is the beef.
Oh, yeah.
You know, it's 90% beef. This is the people enjoy.
What is one looking for in bar food? Well, you want it simple. You know, I don't want a tower of foie gras with microgreens here. I want blood and grease on my fingers and chin. That's what I want. Plus, I don't want cutlery. I want to be able to hold my food in one hand and a beer in the other. Robust, honest, greasy, and good. good.
Anytime a bar gets the food right, the taste of their drink is that much sweeter. And let me tell you, this is one sweet, sweet beer indeed. So here we are in the middle of our journey, and I find myself needing even more sustenance. Not in the mood for the great bistro hamburger, you say? How about some pork?
This is Rudy's, home of the free weenie.
That's right, hot dogs.
Now, you think to yourself when you first sit down, I don't know, a free hot dog? After a couple of beers, seems like a very good idea. And it is a good idea. Great jukebox. In fact, one of the 2 or 3 best jukeboxes in New York City, ergo the world. And free weenies.
But I feel a little shy about ordering a light bulb hot dog, and I do have my reputation to protect. So I should be casual about this.
I think a pint of Bass, if you please, and something to eat. Hot dog, maybe? Hot dog? Yeah. Okay.
Okay, I kept my cool. Now, I don't eat onions or sauerkraut or any other nonsense. I'm a purist, so mustard is good enough.
Oh, yes, delightful. Thank you, sir. Good.
I know to our snobbier viewers out there, this may be an outrage, but I'll make it sound, well, more palatable for them.
Saucisson de Strasbourg, en croûte, avec moutarde.
Well, going to Corner Bistro and Rudy's for a burger or a hot dog are definitely good stops along the bar food route. But when I want to go to a place that actually has a menu, I head to Chicama.
I'm hitting around 8 or 9 bars today, so I think I probably need some food. Could I get an Ecuador and ceviche? Let me get a little smoked marlin dip also. Thanks.
Good food takes time to prepare, which means one thing here.
Mojito time. This is one of those drinks where you have one, then you have 2, and then you wake up with like no clothes in another city wondering how you got there. This is alcohol's mission, right? I mean, alcohol should transport you to a faraway, hopefully warmer climate. What better drink to do that than mojito?
Let's just say I'm whetting my appetite and keep it at that.
I think this falls into the category of luxurious bar food, yes? Ceviche.
This ceviche is shrimp, marinated in lemon juice, tomatoes, onions, and whatever else the chef decides to toss in.
And a little smoked marlin. That beats buffalo chicken wings and fried mozzarella sticks, yes?
Hey, it's a little baby tortilla. Why isn't this in every bar?
Yo, TGI Friday, so this. Perfect, nice mix. Heat, smoke, sweet and cool.
For now, I'll focus on the sweet but deadly.
I'll take another one of these whenever you're ready. These are good. After establishing a solid base of food to suck up all of that alcohol sloshing around in your stomach, it's time to maintain that steady buzz. No time to fade now. So what to drink? What to drink? I've drank so many things around the world. I don't think I want anything too challenging.
Cook's Tour cameras catch up with Anthony Bourdain in Puebla, Mexico. He's going to a pulqueria, a bar where you drink buckets of fermented cactus sap. Pulque is slimy and sour. Yuck.
Cheers, guys.
Cheers, Tony. In Nha Trang, Vietnam, we find Tony monkeying around with lobsters.
That's gotta hurt.
Here, the local drink is lobster blood mixed with good old Hanoi vodka.
And of course, it's gonna make me strong.
You're strong indeed, Tony. Meanwhile, back in Ho Chi Minh City, they insist Tony try the local wine. Snake wine, that is. So what does the international connoisseur think of this year's vintage?
Compared to Jägermeister, this is wonderful.
Well, if you like that, how about some Cobra Bile?
You know, I figure I'd be tasting plenty of that later at my hotel.
Better you than us, Tony. Cheers.
Take it from someone who's been around the world. After you've already had a few drinks, you don't want to experiment. You want to head someplace familiar. Someplace like this place, Bellevue Bar, one of my favorite joints in New York. No reptile-related beverages here, just good old-fashioned bar talk and beer. A bar can be a very personal thing. Everyone has their favorite or their local. At Bellevue Bar, they fully appreciate the symbiotic relationship between vendor and customer, which brings me to the next element of a good bar.
This is something we call the buyback. How does it work? It works like this. After every couple of beers or drinks that I buy, the bartender, in a gesture of reciprocity, shows me I've got one coming for free.
Now, this usually comes in the form of an inverted shot glass.
That's on me, the next one.
It's simply an unspoken arrangement where every third or fourth drink that comes your way is on the house.
This is very important because a lot of drinkers, you know, around 3 or 4, they're thinking about, you know, maybe going home. You see a nice stack of these bad boys lined up, you think, geez, I got all those free drinks coming, I can't leave now. That gets you over that all-important hump and turns what could have been just a late afternoon beer after the office into a long and sordid evening of relentless two-fisted drinking. I think I have a few drinks coming.
Sure.
And Bellevue's barkeeps are always willing to engage you in smart discourse while you accrue frequent flyer miles.
Oh, good, we're on the same page then.
See, I always believed that the real mastermind on Gilligan's Island, the real boss, was Gilligan. The minnow washing up on that island. Accident, conspiracy. It's Gilligan's Island, that series of passive-aggressive strategies. Evil genius. And the boat washes up there. Coincidence? I don't think so. It's not called Skipper's Island. Despotic ruler. You'll notice Gilligan foils every possible attempt at escape. He's really in charge in his own weird passive-aggressive way.
How many Heinekens have you had?
Whatever your poison, nothing makes your stay more enjoyable than a bar that cares. And you know you've found one when you're staying too long.
Got 1, 2, 3, 4 coming back to you.
Better call home and adjust my schedule.
I might have to start listing Bellevue Bar as my return address. Okay, so we've seen the good, the bad,
I'm not getting it.
the ugly, the very ugly, in the bars of New York and beyond. So whether you're an avid explorer,
Let's eat.
or just a local barfly,
Oh, we agree on that.
have no fear. Somewhere,
There he is.
there's a bar stool with your name on it. New Orleans, Louisiana. So finally, here I am. All that famous Southern hospitality.
Aren't you Tony Bourdain?
Yeah, hi.
Jeez. Oh.
I knew it. I told my agent New Orleans was a bad idea.
My whole life, you gotta understand, people have been saying to me, how do you like New Orleans? Assuming, of course, that as a chef, I've been here before. And I'm deeply, deeply ashamed to say that this is the first time at age 46 that I've been here. Is there a more important city traditionally in American culinary history, a more vibrant, diverse, and influential? Probably not. Count 1. Count 2. What do I know about Cajun and Creole cuisine? Not that much. Third reason, I've said some unpleasant things about the man who's perhaps New Orleans' favorite, most respected, and beloved son. Well, you know who he is. He's a chef, let's put it that way.
You said some mean things about him?
Yeah.
That's for talking bad about Emerald.
I'm getting the message I should get the hell out of Dodge for a while.
Hey, you do read that sign? Man, get the hell on away from here. What's the matter with you? Be somewhere else.
I don't know whether I'm ready to plunge right into the center of town yet.
Besides, one thing I'm not interested in is the whole French Quarter thing. No beads, no boobs, and no Bourbon Street. I want to check out the culinary margins. So I decide to head out into the sticks. I've heard about this kooky Cajun, Wild Bill, who lives out on the bayou cooking alligators. Hey, I've been to Cambodia, so it sounds fine by me. Gator. Gator, gator, gator. Fried gator, smothered gator, skewered gator, gator gumbo. Hell, they'll probably make you a peanut butter and gator sandwich if you ask for it. But the name of this place is Zam's Swamp Tours. So before I can lift a fork, I find myself on a boat. Why do I always end up on boats in this show?
My taste for reptiles is well established over time, so
I thought it only appropriate that before I delve into the mysteries and delights of central New Orleans, get up close and personal with some big reptiles.
The words "taste like chicken" will never come up on this show, I promise.
My guide is Wild Bill himself, and as we get underway, he asked me if I've ever tasted alligator.
You know, I don't think I have.
It tastes like chicken.
I was waiting for somebody to say that.
It actually is a meaty taste. It's not like fish or anything. Back in around the 70s, alligators was on the verge of going extinct.
And that was it. Wild Bill started talking about alligators.
In the crocodilian family, you have 4 species.
And talking.
Between the tip of the nose and the eye, every inch is a foot.
And talking.
Notice the teeth are pointed. Our teeth are flat. We chew out foot. That teeth are pointed. You feel this? That's all bone.
I know a lot more about my dinner than I needed to know.
As we press on, I'm beginning to feel like Chief Brody in Jaws. You know, setting out in search of the elusive beast with the crazy captain. The afternoon sun is blazing.
I'm surprised that we haven't seen any alligators yet. They're not scared of anything.
I'm beginning to get the strange sensation I'm being watched.
Dump a body out here, it's never fun.
My dinner is out there somewhere.
There he is, Ricky. Pop back up right now. Yeah. See him? Come here, boo-boo. Come here.
You've got to be kidding me. Apparently, Wild Bill speaks alligator.
Come here, boy. The babies do that to the mamas. The little ones do that when I guess they scared or they can't find their mom.
Apparently, he knows what he's talking about because the whole family shows up.
They're kind of cute.
I wish I could say no gators were harmed for the making of this episode, but hey, folks, check your tuners. This ain't National Geographic.
I'm gonna be on a cooking show, I hope.
Move over, Emerald. Back on his houseboat, Wild Bill is fixing up some deep-fried gator nuggets.
Once you got your meat done and ready to go, you mix you up a little deal. What a lot of people call marinated.
What was that?
What a lot of people call marinated.
I think he said marinated.
I use mustard, hot sauce, more for flavor, okay? I like cayenne pepper. We said, you know, we just stick our finger like that, get everything stirred up good, and you grab that meat, just like that.
I'm thinking bam.
And you put them in your fish fry. If you don't have fish fry, flour's okay. You want your grease hot, you know? It's propane, you got butane, you got natural gas.
Bill.
I had my curtains hanging down here like that with that fire like that, man. I said I want to burn the house down, you know? Children, don't try this at home. All right? Drop them on in. Basically, just like frying fish, frying chicken.
You know, you read about those things in the papers. Budding TV Food Network host Anthony Bourdain's incinerated torso was found, beset by crabs and insects in a bayou.
There we go. Finally, the nuggets are done. And I gotta say, they aren't bad.
Oh, that is good. That is good.
Golden brown crust, dip in a cayenne pepper sauce. It's rep-delicious.
Fried gator nuggets.
Fried gator.
Real good.
I hate to say it tastes like chicken. It's such a cliche, but it is chickeny.
I tried.
I like Wild Bill. He's my kind of people. Today's near-death experience was just what I needed to get my priorities straight. After saying my goodbyes, I head out into the night to thumb a ride. New Orleans, here I come, ready or not. Back in town, I start the new day in a full-bore flop sweat.
I am freaking hot. I could go for a frosty, freezy, something icy, something cold. I need to refrigerate my brain, and quick.
Hanson Snowbliz sounds promising.
Hi.
Hi, how you doing?
I need something to air condition my brain. I'm hot.
You want a snowball to cool you off?
Yeah, that's
I'll make
good.
one right quick.
Suddenly, a block of ice is pulled out and loaded like a cannonball into a heavy steel chamber. and with a flip of a switch, ice shoots out of what looks like antique ductwork. Do they have a permit for this thing? There's ice flying everywhere, even the old woman's hair.
This is really like NASA recovered this and floating in outer space. It's unearthly. It's lighter than air.
The frosty ice cup is drenched in the homemade syrup. I order pink lemonade.
Yeah, I make those. I make all the flavors myself. I don't give customers nothing I don't eat myself.
For the last step, the snowball is topped off with sweetened condensed milk.
This is really good. I never had anything like it. It's not sorbet. It's not granita. It's not Italian ice. It's not ice cream. Something else going on here.
What's their secret? Maybe NASA is involved. Or is it the machine?
I just spent $5,000 for the latest state-of-the-art sorbet machine from Switzerland, and this is a lot better.
Maybe it's the 63 years the Hansons have been in business together.
When we first started out to open the shop, we were selling like that in 39 for 2 cents in scoops.
Whatever their secret, the Hansons have made me feel welcome.
So, hi, little girl, what flavor are you eating?
Oh, that's for being mean to Emerald.
You gotta love a town with 24-hour bars. But you gotta love a town even more for having places we can not only drink, but wash your clothes. I woke up this morning reeking of burning grease and gator fluid. And I'll tell you, I could really go for a little mid-afternoon cocktail, a nice clean batch of laundry. Checkpoint Charlie's. Yo, hi, how you doing? Can I have a Maker's Mark? Laundry this way?
Yeah, all the way back to the back.
Oof, these things smell like alligator. This is very convenient. Nobody likes an alcoholic with filthy clothes.
You look familiar.
Yep.
You ever see this jerk on the Food Network who travels around the world?
Oh, the guy with the bad teeth?
Yeah.
Skinny guy? Oh,
yeah.
Jesus, I hate that guy.
Kick this up a notch.
Oh, gee, God, that hurt. Oh. Fresh as a daisy. And I'm hungry. I need a mid-afternoon snack. In fact, I need a substantial mid-afternoon snack. Something that speaks directly to my soul. Something like soul food. What else? Ham hocks, black-eyed peas, fried chicken, collard greens, and cornbread. Soul food is traditional African-American fare from the South, said to be good for the soul. That's definitely the case at the Harbor Restaurant. Hi, I'm Tony.
Tony, okay.
Ham hocks are good. You know what? Is that greens in there? Hopefully with plenty of pot liquor in there.
And the beans?
Oh, yeah. And maybe some cornbread also. Don't be fooled by the cafeteria-style service. This stuff is so good. What do they say down here? It makes you want to smack your mama. Beautiful thing. You might not find many tourists at the harbor, but it's the kind of place you'll find me at time and time again. It's pure comfort food. I think I'll have mine al fresco.
Well, ham hock, greens, rice. Best part, pot liquor from the greens. Nectar of the gods. Drink that. That's pot liquor, son. That's the stuff that dreams are made of. Oh, yeah. The greens alone worth the price of admission. And the best part, when I'm done, my laundry will be fresh and clean.
As evening approaches, I'm getting hungry for a quintessential New Orleans experience. A little research in a places off the beaten path pays off. Going to Giacomo. Now, one might think Jacques Imo, but in fact, it's apparently Giacomo. Sort of like I thought it was pecan, but it's actually pecan. It's so confusing down here. They told me they have a special table set up for me in the VIP section. Beyond that, I don't know nothing. Hi, how are you?
Good seeing you. Giacomo, how you doing?
Thanks for having me.
Oh, it's a pleasure.
This is the VIP section?
It's the VIP's table.
Excellent, finest kind.
Yep.
All right, I can do this.
While I climb into our booth, let me fill you in. Turns out Giacomo's is one of the most swinging joints in the New Orleans local scene. And no wonder. Chef Jock Leonardi has a few aces up his sleeve, like the legendary chef Austin Leslie, the Babe Ruth, the Joe DiMaggio of fried chicken.
We had a great Creole soul food restaurant in the 60s, 70s, 80s called Chez Aline. It's a great chef. I mean, to be on that line at 67 years old is just fantastic.
I keep asking me what's good. I say it's all good. But if it wasn't good, I wouldn't be here.
When I need to know something about the old recipes, which I like using, I go to Austin.
It's a family affair.
We got a great mixture of like soul food to new Creole to old Creole, just a mix. It's smorgasbord of New Orleans food. I call it real New Orleans food. All right. So I think we'll just start off with the appetizers, just have fun with it. Okay, this is the alligator sausage cheesecake. This is a savory cheesecake, almost like a quiche. Gouda cheese, cream cheese, Parmesan crust, Creole country alligator sausage, and shrimp.
No problem. Oh, that's good.
This is the chicken livers. They're sauteed. Nice brown gravy, a little Worcestershire, a little soy sauce. This is a dish Austin Leslie taught me.
I love chicken livers, but this is really, that's something special.
This is our fried po' boy.
Now, what's in this? What is it?
It's almost like a Philly cheesesteak. We hollow the bread out, with the meat, the cheese, the peppers, drop it in the egg wash, and flour, and then fry it up. And then everything inside just melts.
That sounds all good to me. My cardiologist might not agree, but... Oh, that's deadly. Oh, that's really good. That's scary good. If I die here, I'll die happy.
Is this the Godzilla and fried chicken right here, guys?
Yeah, right here. That's the soft-shell crab on top of fried green tomato. Godzilla meets fried green tomatoes. A lot of remoulade sauce.
Little kids will start crying. You bring that out to the table. There's, Mommy, it'll fall on me. And this is the legendary fried chicken. Petite portions is not the thing down here, is it?
You don't go away hungry.
Uh-huh. That is amazing. 3D. This should probably be illegal.
Illegal?
That's how good it is. So who eats here?
Well, we're mainly locals. There's a lot of great tourists that, they hunt out food. It's just great that they found me because I'm really off the beaten path.
Okay, I gotta tell you, I have serious doubts about my mobility. I don't know, I think I need a gurney to get home.
We're just gonna drive you away.
Now this is service.
We made it up the curb, dude.
As we drive off into the night, I'm thinking, New Orleans isn't such a bad town. Ah, the good life. Driving a table around New Orleans.
Yeah, this is the way to travel.
With my new friend, Chef Jacques.
Cheers.
Drinking brewskis. Talking about all the great food this town has to offer. Ah, some Cook's Tour fans. Later, Jacques hooks me up with a local after-hours scene for chefs. And I make some more new friends.
Cheers! Cheers.
And a few more drinks. I love hanging out with other chefs, talking shop. This town is great.
Head down, sir.
Perpetrator is drunk and disorderly. 46-year-old male TV chef Anthony Bourdain. The Food Network has been notified. Over.
You're, Mr. Who? Anthony Bourdain. I got a show like on the Food Network, Cook's Tour, and I wrote a book called Kitchen Confidential. You know, like Don't Eat Fish on Monday. Maybe you heard of me?
No.
You know Emerald?
Yeah, I know him.
We're really close. We're like this.
I really don't care. All right, a little rough last night, huh?
I don't really remember.
A little alcohol there.
Alcohol might have played a part.
Hungry?
Well, I could definitely eat.
Now, what we gotta do is give you a little idea what the city's about. We're not about just the partying and the drinking, about the cuisine, the good food.
You know, I'd like to do New Orleans right. Maybe I started out on the wrong foot here.
Oh, perhaps if we get a good hot meal in you.
I have to tell you, usually my encounters with the law are not so fortuitous as this one. You know an awful lot about food.
No, we're not all bad guys, and we know our food has a way of changing people's attitudes. There's a little place up the way. We'll take a ride over there.
T. Eva's Creole Soul Food. Bad boys, what you gonna eat?
Hey, I'm T. Eva. When I get in this kitchen, I am at my very best. I cook, I sing, and I dance. And this is my stage.
T. Eva's well known all over New Orleans for pralines and sweet pies. The good folks in law enforcement also know she's a traditionalist when it comes to Creole home cooking.
I've been cooking since I was a little girl, starting out at 8 years old.
Creole cuisine is a merging of French, Spanish, and African influences unique to Louisiana.
I have to see about my pot now, okay?
Today, T. Eva's making jambalaya, a Creole standard.
This is some great smoked sausage for jambalaya.
After that comes the big three of Creole cooking.
We're gonna put in some onions, celery, bell pepper. How is it looking? Good, huh?
Finally, she stirs in tomato sauce, water, spices, and rice. It all goes into one pot.
Succulent tastes, and it doesn't take long to cook.
It's starting to really smell good in here.
Because the rice sausage and the tomato sauce cook together, they have a tendency to marry real well.
Right.
Oh, look at that. It's done. Serve it up. Ready to eat?
Oh, that's delicious.
Well, I hope it brought you to the right spot.
You did? Oh, man. I'm glad. This was a very happy first jambalaya experience. And infinitely preferable to, well, my career trajectory earlier in the day.
Well, you were definitely looking forward to chipped beef on toast.
I don't like that.
We're trying to make you feel like not just a tourist, but like you're at home, one of the family.
I think I'm getting close to tapping into the main vein of local New Orleans. Is this it? After lunch, the Louisiana sky opens up and really lets us have it. This is no time for exploring. So I have the good detective drive me back to my hotel, with promises I will abstain quietly in my room for the rest of the night. No matter, the true measure of any city is how good the delivery options are. As it turns out, New Orleans is a paradise.
Tonight on Tasty Adventure, Anthony Bourdain is on a mission. Next on a Cook's Tour.
Yeah, Verdi Mart?
Verdi Mart.
Listen, I got an order for delivery.
Absolutely. What would you like?
Let me get I don't know, what's this Mighty Muffalata sandwich thing?
Mighty Muffalata.
Let me have a bottle of cheapest bourbon.
Okay.
Give me a pack of smokes.
Okay, we'll be there in about 30 minutes.
Ah, indeed, a few necessary essentials. And Verdi Mart is open around the clock. But the most impressive thing may actually turn out to be the sandwich. A nice, greasy pile of meat and cheese. I find the muffaletta is a local specialty sandwich that originated in 1906 and stuck around ever since.
Ham, salami, Swiss cheese, provolone cheese. This is an olive salad, a secret ingredient, which is made with Greek olives, Kalamata olives, red peppers, olive oil, and Romano cheese. That's your muffalata sandwich there. Delivery on a muffalata.
Nothing to do now, but wait. Now this is what I call takeout.
Oh, that's a sandwich. It's freaking big. Well, my mother always told me to never eat anything bigger than your head. I don't know what she said about drinking in the morning.
Okay, I know I said I was going to stay in, but you believe me? Come on, this is New Orleans. I end up at Vaughn's, a favorite local night spot in the 9th Ward. If you hang with the locals down here, you're really in for a treat. I can't believe I've never been to New Orleans before. I have a feeling I'll be seeing my detective friend again before this night's over.
Salvador, the African heartland of Brazil.
Ooh la la.
It's where religions, cultures, traditions come together to create something really special. It's about magic, it's about food, it's about music, it's about people. It's a whole different world here. But let's start someplace a little more familiar. Maybe you're asking yourself, gee, I'm a stranger in town.
Where do I find a good place to eat in country X? Well, here in Salvador, like in just about every other cool country, if you're looking for a good meal, go directly to the market. Hang out and eat without fear. I have every confidence we're going to find like good stuff to eat here. Whoa, watch your back. Now, is it my sunglasses or what I had to drink last night, or is that an incredible color over here? You know, you see certain constants when you travel around the world like I do. Like, you see all these ready-made kits of the nasty bits. Keep that knife away from me, dude. Little packets geared towards people who don't have a lot of money, go to the market and get it. I mean, you'll see like 75% of the stuff that seems to be sold here in the meat department are the good parts. The guts, the heads, the hooves, the snouts. Looks like a windpipe to me. Blood cake, which some of our older students will recognize from the Portugal shell. Fried shrimp, palm oil, chili peppers, coconut. Classic elements of Bahian cuisine. Let's find out where the snacks are at.
Ah yes, tasty mystery bits on a wheel rim grill.
I mean, come on, what's not to like? It looks like some sort of a chicken, some mysterious looking sausage and a bit of beef or beef heart or organ meat. I mean, come on, that looks good.
Not only is the grill happening, but I've managed to make a new friend or two.
Stay right there. You have two coca? Whenever I'm on the road, I like to export American values whenever possible. Okay, I got sausage, I got some sort of, I don't know, one of your lesser cuts of beef. Oh, pork, right. I'll hook up my little friend here. I hope he's hungry. He's hungry? Here, guys. You share with him, too, okay? Para dos.
Sausages and mystery meat. It's a beautiful thing. And I've got two new friends and bodyguards. Hey, I'm building a crew already. All right, the wheel rim grill was cool. But I'm ready to dig a little deeper. A lot of good stuff here.
I'm having what I'm told is sort of a typical thing to eat around here, mocato. Mocato, as I understand it, is a soup-type thing involving dried beef, leg, fresh beef, whatever that means. I suspect there's some nasty bits involved. Listen, how can you go wrong? It's hot, it's liquid, it comes in a bowl. There are lots of locals sitting around eating it. It's got to be good, right?
To prime my palate for the main entree, my friends at the food stand hooked me up with a bowl of beef broth-based porridge.
Thank you. You get all your fried meat, your fresh meat, your nasty bits. You cook them in broth, haul out and serve. The broth then is thickened with manioc flour to become this porridgey, gruely, and very delicious sort of substance, which you can jack with a nuclear hot salsa. Yeah, this is good.
Just like in many other places, what was created by the very poor out of necessity is now a mainstay of the country's cuisine. But I digress. I believe there's some mystery meat to be had.
Oh, yes. Pleasure is not always pretty. My old friend Jose, my Portuguese boss back in Leal, he's going to start heavy breathing when he sees this. Like, I don't even know what this piece is. I probably don't want to know, but it's really good. I know you're out there, you're saying, oh, dude, how could he put that in his mouth? That looks nasty. Well, as every chef knows, that's where the flavor is. I pity the fool who doesn't like this. Oh, that's wonderful. It's kind of like pastrami, only different. Organ meat and beer. What's that beer buzz early in the morning, that Sheryl Crow song? There's no line about organ meat in that song, is there? Good, I like it. Thank you, my good man.
Tonight, I'm going to witness my first candomblé ceremony, and I'm a little apprehensive. Much like Bahian cuisine itself, Candomblé is a traditional African religion filtered through Brazil, which was for many years hidden beneath a veneer of Catholicism. The ceremony is taking place at the house of Candomblé priest Bel Dosum, where a new member will be initiated into the cult. Candomblé is a deeply felt religious ritual dating back hundreds of years, where members gather together to call the spirits to their aid. It's a mainstream element of Bahian culture. Through song and dance, members of the congregation encourage each other to enter a trance-like state to help channel spiritual energy. Bel serves as the spiritual leader and rather flamboyant master of ceremonies for the group.
It's typical.
Having said all of that, I have no idea what's going on here. I'm confused. I'm a little uncomfortable, and this thing goes on forever. Everyone around me's been swept up in some kind of transcendental frenzy. It's been said that sometimes even spectators get caught up in the outpouring of spiritual energy. And I gotta admit, with all this drumming and shrieking and rhythmic circular dancing, I'm starting to feel a little lightheaded. Note to self, avoid falling into a trance-like state at your next cult ceremony or keg party. Happily, when I come to, there's a heaping serving of post-ritual grub being passed around, an offering to the gods consisting of
farofa, rice, beans.
Okay, it's not the best meal I've ever had, but if it's fit for a deity, who am I to complain? I lumber, somewhat disoriented, back to my hotel, with a belly full of food and a head full of African cult gods. Just another day on the job. It's another beautiful day in downtown Pellegrino, the old colonial section of Salvador. I don't know about you, but whenever I nearly black out at a candomblé ceremony, I usually need something a little special to get me back into the swing of things. My method of choice, a good meal.
If there's one chef who really characterizes the best of Bahian cuisine, by general consensus, it's agreed that Dada, who we're about to meet in her restaurant, Chorizo de Dada, is that person.
She's the most famous cook in Brazil. She has a TV show. Politicians line up, clamor to get in. Dada started cooking her first place out of her house and has since expanded. It was a spectacular success now. You'd think that it would be, a slick corporate setup upstairs by now. Still cutting like this.
Dada is not just a brand name. She still cooks her meals, still invents, and oversees every detail.
Notice her knife work? It's like mom. The blade against the thumb, none of the professional knife technique, violating every known rule of French cooking. That's a good sign.
But technique aside, it's the food, her food, that really sells this place. Her menu includes such Bahian favorites as red fish wrapped in banana leaf, crab salad, and the quintessential dish of Bahia, a seafood and coconut stew called a moqueca. Moqueca begins with diced onions, peppers, tomatoes, and cilantro. And like many Bahian dishes, includes the holy trinity of ingredients: shrimp, coconut, and a generous helping of fiery dende palm oil, infamous for wreaking gastrointestinal distress on unsuspecting tourists. A quick simmer on the stove and simple ingredients are turned into something spectacular. Much like moqueca, red fish and banana leaves is also a standard of Bahian cuisine.
Where did it come from? Got fish, got traditional African ingredients, don't have refrigerator. Problem.
They developed a method of wrapping the fish in the seasoning in banana leaf as a means of preserving the fish.
And by solving the problem, you make something good.
But before I get to the food, I want to take a crack at Dada's seemingly endless array of caipirinhas.
I promised Dada that I would sample all of them. I'll have a cashew caipirinha, I think. Now, that's fresh cashew, cachaça, and I'm guessing sugar. Oh, yeah. All right, more.
Jumbo, something like a umbu.
A little sweet for me. Pineapple. I haven't had pineapple. A little too Don Ho on it. I think I'll have another one of these bad boys.
Honey bubble.
God, I'm drinking a lot of these things here. Next. Okay, before I wind up face down on the table, I think it's time for some food.
Sell fish and butter.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Beautiful thing. Oh, look at that. Moqueca. Oh, my crab. First. Good. With so much before me, I decide to start with a crab salad and work my way up. Look, I love the crab coral. Look at this little piece of crab coral in there. Little crab rope. Oh, that's fantastic. And texture, too. You got a lot of different textures going on here. Like this stuff, it's like eating sand, you know, but a delicious, magical sand. Whole different spectrum of flavors. All right, a quick deboning and we're on to round 2. The red fish and banana leaf. To accompany the fish, Dada has made a spicy sauce of chiles, dried shrimp, and more dende oil. These are not shy about flavor. It says reaches down your throat, grabs you by the heart, and yanks. Oh, yeah. That's great. The fish is incredible, but I can't hold out any longer. I've been gaping in wonder and anticipation at that beautiful moqueca for too long. Oh, yeah. Look at that color. Is that psychedelic delicious or what? Look at that. Oh, tell me that's not pretty. Tell me that's not gorgeous. Incredible. But this stuff ain't for the faint of heart. It packs some serious heat. Sweating. Full flop sweat. Heat. Of course, there's only one remedy for some powerful thirst around here. Now, this is a passion fruit caipirinha. Slimy with little chewy, delicious seeds that go popping right up into your brain. Oh, yeah. You've never tasted anything like it. It's magic. I've always felt that food at its best is a reflection of the person who made it. Thank you. And an afternoon at Chorizo de Dada is an extension, a reflection of the woman herself, her personality and her passion. Another example of the magic that seems to be everywhere down here. In the streets, the music, the people. Hopefully just not in my lower intestine. Okay, so it's been great traveling around Salvador, trying spicy foods, but let's not forget that we're about a block away from the equator. Obviously, it gets hot down here. So in the interest of remaining upright, it makes sense to hit their best local ice cream shop. There's just one problem.
Not an ice cream sort of a guy.
But I should be a good host and give the Food Network people what they want. Deep insights.
When I'm in a new town, I can't ever leave it without trying a festive medley of regional ice cream flavors.
Off-the-cuff comments.
You should shower more.
A choice selection of personal memories.
Happy memories of Carvel as a child. The history. That winning play in the softball game. The tradition. First A on my report card. Oh, if these walls could talk. Actually, I didn't have any of those things in my life.
And in addition to that, I can't even read this damn menu.
I'm lost.
Being a resourceful Boy Scout, I get some help from the locals. Hopefully I won't be the lab rat for some new specialty called spleen almond chip or kidney swirl.
I have no idea what we're talking about or what I'm eating, but it's good. I'm enjoying it.
Okay, passion fruit.
God, I like it.
Jackfruit.
Jackfruit. Oh, yeah, good. I like jackfruit.
Though I'm actually enjoying some of these flavors.
Mild durian. That's good. Citrusy.
Maybe this wasn't a bad idea after all.
Oh, that's great.
And then I get the preschool special.
Mangava. This is like sticky. It's like glue.
Glue? That's one from the home team calling the flavor-processed horse hooves.
It doesn't taste like glue, but
It does kind of. I've sniffed this stuff. I've just never eaten it.
So playing it safe, I decide on burnt coconut and chocolate.
Beautiful thing.
No problem there, right? Wrong.
I'm going to go off and wander.
And perhaps share some thoughts on my ice cream.
Not even remotely good. Oh, yeah. Two of my favorite scenes in one. Ice cream and deep thoughts. This is harder than it looks, folks. Oh, God. I don't taste coconut. I don't taste burnt. I don't taste chocolate. It stinks. Now, let's be honest.
Well, at least I can enjoy the fine tropical weather, right?
Add a little sunstroke to the mix. Along with the pain, boredom, humiliation, and general witlessness of this scene. Not to mention the thoroughly worthless ice cream.
It's early in the morning in Salvador. And while everyone is starting fresh, I can't quite put all the drumming and voodoo from the other night out of my head. So I'm heading down to the beach. The beaches in Bahia mean more than blankets and suntan oil. Pack an appetite. So I settle in at my table, sample the refreshments.
Perfect.
Peruse the menu.
Oh, good, helpful pictures.
Note with displeasure and envy how much better looking the staff is than I am. And get in the groove.
The idea around here, you sit around, you drink beer, you're getting tan while you're chatting with your friends and drinking. It's not the object of the mission unto itself. It's to have a good time on the beach. Food tends to find you. Yeah.
Ever have a cheese-sicle? That's right, cheese on a stick, toasted over a pot of coals. I'm starting to get some traffic here. Bees? What the hell?
Yeah, good.
That browning cheese over there is putting me in a festive mood.
Moment. You've ever had onion soup? All that crispy, crunchy, wonderful stuff on the outside? This is better. Oh, buying everything on the beach here. Ooh, what's that? I'm interested. Palmito? Oh, sugar cane. All of this is one smack, one hell. I find it disturbing in a Freudian way. But now, my psychiatrist won't let me enjoy this. Oh, shrimp tube. Obrigado. You don't see this on an American beach, right? Just sitting there, somebody brings you by some whole shrimp head on. That's good.
So maybe you're thinking, okay, Tony, you've had a few nice snacks here, but what really separates this place from Coney Island?
Oh, dude, quail egg lady. I've been waiting for this all afternoon. Okay, yes, please. Sell me your wares. Cuatro. Sí?
Cuatro?
Sí. Perfect. Come on, this is cool.
Quail egg lady ever visit your beach? Yeah, I didn't think so.
Salt. Oh, that's good. Yes, please let me sample your nuts. Cuánto? This is like a lifetime supply of turtle wax. One can. Perfect. You can pretty much sit here all day and people bring you stuff. If only all of life were like that.
And another staple of Bahian beach life. Hunky waiters in funny hats.
Uh-oh. If he calls me Gilligan, I'm running. Hello. Hello. Okay, I know what I want.
Yes, for an appetizer, I'd like to not look like a shirtless Don Knotts next to a hunkosaurus over here. And for my entree, could you make this guy remove that hat?
If he calls me little buddy, I'm out of here.
Hopefully, I have a good meal coming.
I just ordered from the restaurant some tiny little fish, head, bones, skin, everything intact. Roll them in flour and deep fry them. And I also got a whole roasted fish, which is also a good thing because, as we all know, fish on the bone is always better. If you can eat the whole fish, always a good thing. Oh, yeah. Oh, that looks really good. Obrigado. You know, tiny little fish, head, bones, the works, dipped in batter in this case, and fried. And this, I'm deeply suspicious of, because it resembles tartar sauce, something I don't like.
Wilson, my waiter, after deciding to change into something more casual, has been nice enough to offer me a lounge chair.
Well, he's just been keeping track of how much beer I've been drinking. The skipper's not so bad. Hello! Oh, Jesus, it's enormous. What do we got here? Oh, yeah. Good. That's beautiful. This is the best. Carbon is a beautiful thing. You know, that crispy, crunchy, white, fleshy, oh, yeah. I don't understand people's fear of head and bones in fish. Anybody who's sitting there thinking, ooh, hooky, you're missing the good stuff. It's all about flavor and texture. What do you mean? What do you want? Baby food? You know, what's the worst thing that can happen here? You know, a little sunburn, headache tomorrow, maybe a little less than quality time on the old Thunder Bucket tonight. But hey, it's worth it. I've always wanted a sedentary lifestyle by the sea, drinking heavily in direct sunlight, eating beach food. This is pretty much my chosen state of existence.
Now, if I can just get the sound of that kooky drum beat out of my head, I'll be fine. So here I am after a long day at the beach, soaking up the sun and drinking heavily. You know, same old swinging routine. After such a hard day at work, like most true Bahians, I've discovered the joys of a carriage, which is yet again another transplant from Africa. A carriage is bean paste that's been infused with vatapa, which is a paste made from dried shrimp, tomato, and seasonings. The whole thing is blended together and fried in a swimming pool of dende oil. Every mouthful, by the way, is about 9,000 calories. It's a heart attack waiting to happen.
One, a carriage with camarão.
It's kind of like a falafel sandwich, but in this case, the falafel is the sandwich. They slice it right up the middle, fill it with a little dried shrimp and some salsa, and you're good to go. It's not that it doesn't taste good. It's just that with all that spicy dende oil, I know that each bite is bringing me closer to an inevitable gastrointestinal apocalypse.
It's a broken man you see before you. You know, I wish there could be, you know, sort of simulcam of the inside of my stomach. My lower GI, folks, you don't want to see. My heart is sort of, you know, kind of, you know, working overtime, trying to squish much needed oxygenated blood through my now constricted, clogged arteries. Now that's a carriage.
So as I head rather urgently back to my hotel, two things come to mind. Number one, God help me, I hope that plumbing is in working order. And number two, Salvador is, without question, one of the great places on earth. It's got it all. Sensuality, spirituality, and great food. Oh, and by the way, that candomblé business, I ain't buying it.
I picked Cambodia as a place to go because I knew nothing about it, and because it was the last place on earth that I guess I really wanted to go. Maybe you've seen The Killing Fields. This is just about all I knew of Cambodia. And I guess the first thing that struck me was, gee, it looks just like the movie. Familiar, frightening, and a little intimidating. At first, it's a little depressing, and you really wonder what people see in it. But the country grows on you. The people are lovely, and the food is eye-opening and mind-expanding. Using aromatic herbs and spices, traditional Cambodian cuisine is both complex and accessible. Fat and meats are used sparingly, while vegetables, fruits, and fish are used liberally.
We're in beautiful downtown Phnom Penh, Cambodia. This is where madmen, missionaries, relief workers, journalists, and backpackers and Westerners come to behave badly. Going to buy some crunchy, tasty breakfast, maybe a little fruit, pick up a little picnic lunch, and then go discharge some heavy weaponry. First, a haircut.
Last night, I was at the appropriately named Heart of Darkness bar, and I was told by a local expatriate who'd been here for some time the 4 rules of survival in Cambodia. 1, always wear a condom. 2, don't drink the water. 3, throw out your anti-malaria pills. 4, for God's sake, stay away from the durian fruit. Stay away from it? That's all I needed to hear.
Big Chanko's back, and he's got a kicky new summer do. I'm ready. I can appear in public in Cambodia. Let's eat. Let's go eat some crunchy bugs and little birdies and have some fruit, maybe kill something.
All right, I'm on the hunt for the king of all Asian fruits, the elusive, terrifying, melon-like durian. But man, you can get easily distracted in the market. Yeah, I need like identification of this product before I put it in my mouth this early in the morning, I think. And even identification might not do it for me, actually. The colors are beautiful. All right, maybe for lunch. Maybe we'll pick it up for a picnic.
The food in this place is really challenging my intestinal fortitude. My culinary bravado is starting to shrivel.
And there's stuff here that's, just, alarmingly bright, sort of unnatural colors and jelly-like. That I think I'm going to lay off of. That looks radioactive. I try not to eat food that exhibits color that does not exist in nature. And then, of course, there's some stuff I know what it is, but I don't think I'll be having any, like the chicken skin and giblets. I see something I'm curious about, though, that I might go for breakfast.
All right, here we go. Crickets.
Well, let me get one. Let's get 5. Head first or tail first? Anyway. Oh, there we go.
Could use a beer with them.
Kind of a cross between like French fries and beef jerky.
All right, enough distractions. Back to the mission at hand. I want durian, must have durian, need durian, have to get some durian. Where's the durian? I should be able to smell it. I know it's around here somewhere. Oh yeah, baby, the terrifying durian.
Do they have to sell you a whole one, I'm guessing? We'll buy a knife, and we'll buy some stuff, and then we'll tear into this someplace. Okay, if you could pick me out a nice one. Yeah, you can just wrap it to go. I saw kitchen equipment over there. We're going to try to get us a nice meat axe to cut the durian with. I gather from my limited reading on this subject that one does not want to be in a close, confined area with a lot of people around when you hack into this thing.
This dirty diaper-smelling fruit can weigh up to 12 pounds. Now that's a load.
Okay, we got our cutlery. We've assembled a little picnic for ourselves, including a single durian in this double-wrapped bag here. The elephants, upon smelling durian, might charge and choose to stomp on me. This costs $10 US, $8 US, which is a lot for a piece of fruit anywhere in the world. So people really like this. I mean, this is hugely popular all over Asia. But, it's a love-hate thing because it stinks to high heaven, but apparently it's, absolutely wonderful and addictive. And I mean, I've heard about it, in the States, people talking about it, as an experience that, they keep coming back to. It's a message board online. People are like, how do I score durian in the United States? How do I get durian to the United States? So this is it.
The inside of the durian has 5 compartments containing the edible custardy pulp.
Almost looks like a lobe of foie gras, doesn't it? Scary looking, huh? It's almost smoky. It's actually really good. This is really good. It stinks to high heaven. It doesn't taste like it smells. It's actually subtle, kind of fruity, but the smell is very much part of the experience. Rich as all hell. I mean, you need, bring your friends to this experience. If you have any friends left after you've transported it, they're not going to love you for that. Now, as I understand it, one buys one of these little swallows, cups it in one's hands, and then releases it with a wish. And presumably, in return for your kindness, an act of mercy, you will be granted this wish. Here we go. I'm making a wish. I hope that the smell of durian leaves me soon.
I've been told about a rather, how shall I say, unique eating experience about 15 kilometers out of town. I'm a little apprehensive. It's on a military base. Okay, I guess I didn't need to call ahead for reservations.
What do you recommend?
Yeah, I think we're going to try the K57.
Let's do 2 magazines to start. Okay. So, I'm kind of hungry. I'm thinking, maybe we'll play a little with a handgun, and then we'll snack.
This is no ordinary eater. Sure, you can order drinks and snacks, but the specialty of the house is firearms and artillery.
Nothing like a cold Angkor and the smell of cordite in the morning. I don't have a lot of breakfast like this in New York, and maybe I should.
I'm sure our audiences have noticed the similarity between me and a young Sean Connery. That's what we're shooting out. Chosen gun of James Bond, a Walter BPK.
A lot of things in my life that I've done that have felt really, really good have had at least an element of shame involved.
Thanks. Okay, that'll do me.
You know, even if you're talking about a really good, really big, really rich meal, you feel a little bit ashamed of yourself afterwards.
Why is it that shame and pleasure are such close partners?
So as I leave the shooting range, I'm feeling a little bit ashamed, although I did have a rollicking good time. But I still reek of that durian. I've been traveling around Asia, eating alone, strangers gawking at me and chattering in strange languages, eating every variety of strange food. It's lonely. So I'm very grateful and very happy that my friend and boss, Philippe, the owner of Leal, my restaurant in New York, decided to join me in Cambodia. I hear there's some organ meat in the market that Philippe would go crazy for. The French love organ meat.
We should point out that this market's like 130 degrees. I have to walk in a crouching position. There's, under a tent, which, ensures that all that nice heat and sort of the gas from the decomposing carcasses all around is rising up around you.
This is all appetizing.
So we're in for a treat.
Now, it's always good to rely on a Frenchman. Philippe's an adventurer and a colonialist in the best sense of the word. I love Philippe, and I love food, and it's really fun to travel with him. But as with all things French, it's a love-hate thing, too. Philippe tends to get me in trouble. He wants to eat everything.
But there is a fish here that has been
basically
cut out
opened
open.
up, butterflied, the major part of the rib removed, and the rest, hung and smoked.
It's appetizing.
Going to the insect district.
That's a beetle or that's a little bird? That's a little bird. We want you want the small one?
Let's have some crunchy little birds.
Fried chicken Cambodian style.
So eat everything, right?
We'll roll it in a little of the stuff.
Salt and pepper and lime. You eat everything, right?
Oh, hold up.
It's delicious. I'm so happy. This is so good.
Take a bag of those to a Knicks game. See here, look.
This is what I was talking about.
My last LSD trip looked just like this, by the way.
From what I can tell, this gelatinous substance is a real favorite for breakfast.
Oh man, I'm gonna have to taste this.
But I think I'm gonna let Philippe go first.
This one here, little bit. Not much. It's a bit, very jello-like, very bland. It's almost like a negative taste, it's less than taste.
Okay, that sounds right up my alley. It's like tea. It's like jelly green tea.
Excellent.
We're
Thank
making
you very
a
much.
lot of friends here. We're headed to the tripe section. Philippe saw some really nasty bits of pig guts that, he's French.
Oh,
Need
thank
I
you.
say more?
I'll take this as a compliment. So this is mixed tripe, I guess, right? Okay, like this? Yes?
Big buckets of steaming, nasty-looking tripe. I make tripe very well in the classic French manner, but I don't particularly like it. I think it smells like wet dog. So this particular tripe, I don't even know what animal it's from, and it's in a big nasty-smelling heap with tongues mixed in there somewhere. Well, this is caviar to Philippe. He's got to have this.
Lemongrass tripe. Oh, yes. See?
I'm convinced that he's poisoning me at this moment. I'm wondering why he hates me, why he's doing this to me.
Exactly what it is.
But the French, they're a mystery.
Remember, they like Jerry Lewis over there, too.
I'm thinking, run away, run away. And Philippe is like, eat more tripe, eat more bugs. Let's try that. I'm like, get me back to the hotel. I want a grilled cheese sandwich. I finally dragged Philippe away from the claustrophobia of the market and the organ meats. I'm in need of some open space. Having digested the culinary delights of the market, I'm ready to find the floating village on Lake Tonle Sap that I'd heard about.
What are the faster
We're going out to a floating village. As I understand it, it's a fishing village. It's a reasonably self-contained community. As far as what to expect, once again, we'll know till we get there. But it's apparently an entire floating community.
I mean by that their houses float, their livestock pens float. They operate floating fish farms, floating restaurants, floating businesses. Their entire lives, their entire communities are waterborne and move from place to place as situation requires. Philippe once again decides that he's going to risk life and limb, my life and limb, for emotional reasons and for an adventure. He's not content to eat in a restaurant. He wants to eat local food. And he sees a woman cooking food for her family.
You know, it's all rice with whatever she's preparing, you know, it's all fish concoction or...
And says, oh, let's eat what she's eating. I think she's very surprised to have us come along. And we're very aware of the fact that she very likely has little food. So all we want is a little taste to see what she's doing.
So what is it then?
Pork, fish, garlic, and fish paste.
Nice save, Philippe. Outstanding. Chose the right place, Philippe. I think they're selling ballpark francs over there at the other junction.
And all she's doing is stir-frying a mixture of pork and fish, served with rice and a little green onion.
But it smells so good.
Sugar?
Some sugar.
Some sort of sugar syrup.
Right, like a pure sugar cane syrup.
Pay attention, though, to how hot that wok is, how controlled the heat is, how well she manipulates the flame and the pot and the wood to apply heat, to cook this very simple but very nutritious meal. This woman is very kind and very generous, and I think curious and maybe a little awed at the strange freakazoids who want to have a little taste of her food.
Oh, look at this. My God, thank you so much. I couldn't. Look at this.
You first, you sniff this meal out.
Ah, little pepper.
Chili.
Oh, yeah. Let me roast it a little first. Yes, like this. Yes. Okay. Smells delicious. I'll be back here.
Oh, this is good. Yes.
It's simple, it's honest, and it tastes good.
Freshwater clam.
It's the people that make the difference. And if you're going to travel, it's always wonderful to eat what the people are eating at your destination. This is the way they feed themselves. This is the way they live. This is what they're eating. This is not hotel food. I am aware, however, as I'm eating it, she's washing the pot in the river water, that I should probably visit my gastroenterologist when I return to New York. You know, I'm reconsidering traveling with this guy.
That does me. Very good, thank you.
Okay, thank you. Thank you very much.
Here comes dessert. It's like bananas flambé. I mean, it's basically
all dessert.
It looks sweet to me.
There's a little floating dessert boat that pops up alongside. I guess they see us from a little downriver and come sailing up with some caramelized bananas and fresh fruit and sweets.
So it's only fruits, right? It smells so good.
That is mango.
Pickled mango. Okay.
So we start with this here?
Yeah. That's great.
Spectacular.
This is good.
So if you're really curious about a country, eat how everyday people eat. And this is how everyday people eat in this village. Sometimes you find satisfying meals in the strangest places.
It was good. I just violated absolutely every Lonely Planet traveler's guide there is and loved it. Let's see, unripened fruit, fecal coliform bacteria.
And that's why I love Philippe, and why I hate Philippe. He's so happy.
Oh, sole mio.
He inspires both the best and the worst in me. So this was something I'm glad I didn't miss.
Hookworm and liver fluke, add that to the Lonely Planet violations today.
Philippe and I have traveled from Phnom Penh to Siem Reap to explore the last vestiges of a once mighty empire and to discover high-end Khmer cuisine.
Angkor Wat. Looking good. Don't see a lot. Don't see this in Jersey.
Truly one of the most imposing sights of the ancient world, a city of temples in the middle of the jungle.
You can't even take pictures of this. It's too big. It's just too beautiful. It's too intricate. It's endless.
Yeah, there's a nice view here on one of the 7 wonders of the world.
It's the child's dream of adventure. There you are, standing next to evidence of a magnificent and intricate ancient civilization. You're dwarfed by the scale and the volume of it all. This was the pinnacle of the Khmer Empire. And I'm ready for a meal that matches the grandeur of this experience, or at least comes close. Home to the famed Angkor Wat temples, the city of Siem Reap has a world-class hotel that caters to foreign tourists. This is Philippe's last night in Asia. He's got to get back to Laos. So as an appropriate send-off, we decide to have, in the hotel, a royal Cambodian meal.
After a morning spent eating tripes and tongues and bugs and a rather run-down and, not so tidy Phnom Penh, and an afternoon spent firing automatic weapons outside of town, decided that we deserve to live like colonial imperialist pig dogs.
So we tuck into some really excellent, very well prepared, very subtle, very precise, colorful food that really, for the first time, gives us a sense of the possibilities inherent in traditional Khmer cuisine.
We have a first course here.
Beef, crushed peanuts, black mushrooms, and minced sweet basil in a fresh rice paper wrapping.
Again, really fresh.
Sure, it's an egg roll, but it's a damn good one. Pumpkin and lemongrass soup with a dollop of coconut milk.
Lovely. Thank you. Pumpkin, cool.
And a nice touch, a cumin stirring stick that infuses flavor.
Delicious.
Beef sautéed with garlic, red peppers, and soy sauce. Served in a banana leaf.
This one is your beef mogla.
And garnished with deep-fried threads of ginger, turmeric, potato, and taro.
That's extraordinary. Yeah.
Yes. 1 steamed fish and 1 steamed rice, table 52, please.
Whole grouper, steamed with shiitake mushrooms. Topped with red pepper, cilantro, scallions, and fresh ginger. And finished with hot oil and a chili sauce. A really good meal, beautifully presented. A truly inventive use of local ingredients, creating rich and textured dishes.
Really well. Really well. This is the greatest idea.
I'll miss Philippe, but I'm recharged and ready to move on for more food adventures. There are 8 million people in New York City. Every day they have to eat, and someone has to cook for them. My name is Anthony Bourdain. I've been in the restaurant business for 28 years. About 20 of those as a chef. I started as a dishwasher. I've been a line cook, a prep drone, a good cook, a bad cook, a good person and a bad person. I'm a changed person from the way I used to be. And every morning, starting at 8 a.m., I'm the executive chef at Leal Brasserie in New York City. In New York, the chances of success in a restaurant business, well, the odds are stacked against you. My personal logo, spanking new chef's whites. This is the big leagues. These are my babies, right here. I have suspicions I saw a suckling pig being tied up the other day. I suspect I'll need this. It's a very capricious, very fickle, very fast-moving public, very sophisticated. They demand not only the best, but different. Oh, isn't he cute? What drives you to do this every single day? I don't know, you love it. Seeing how many things you can make at the same time. Over here, I'm working the beef for the braised dobe of beef. Over here, we have tomato concasse working. Over there, sauce poivre reducing. And in here, our little friend, the boned-out baby pig. Maybe you recognize him from such films as Babe, Pig in the City, and Babe, The Revenge. Cooks have traditionally been slaves from Roman times up until the mid-1800s. So far, I've found that all line cooks share the same sense of being outsiders, degraded, beaten down, underappreciated. Many of us have
messy, dysfunctional, chaotic lives outside of the kitchen, but inside the kitchen we have the only order, the only structure in our life. What time were you supposed to be here today?
10:30.
10:30. What time is it now?
10:45.
Do you own a watch? Should I buy you a watch? Apparently you have some problem telling time. Yeah, I think the removal of at least a digit, just to show that you recognize your transgressions.
Okay, maybe I'm busting Opie's chops, but when I was 17, I was sliding down the same slippery slope of insolence.
The way I've lived my life, I am on bonus round now. I ran out of points a long time ago.
I'd probably be scooping mashed potatoes in Attica right now if it wasn't for my first summer in Provincetown. Recently, I went back and confronted my shady past. Yeah, baby, summer 1974, Provincetown, Massachusetts.
Salt air, sea breeze, promises of New England clam chowder, squid stew, Maine lobsters, local scallops. It's all that good New England seashore stuff.
I stumbled into town a penniless 17-year-old without a clue what to do with my life.
That's where my long and checkered career began, right there.
Getting a job washing dishes to pay the rent, I was quickly impressed by the line cooks.
I wanted to drink as much free liquor as they got. I wanted to as many waitresses as they did. I wanted to be able to steal whole sirloin strips and load up my freezer with frozen shrimp just like they did. You know, it was exactly what you look for as a teenager. To walk into a bar with a posse of smelly cooks around you and have the room hush slightly. You were a tough guy. You could knock out 300 meals, stand in a hot kitchen, crank out fried fish and steamed lobsters for hordes of hungry tourists, and it was a ready-made excuse to behave badly in every other part of your life. I thought, boy, if this is the life that chefs lead, that looks pretty good to me.
My first big break came from working the line at Ciro and Sal's Italian restaurant. Ciro and Sal serves all your favorite Italian standards, from fettuccine alfredo to ossobuco. But with the added plus of their New England seashore location, they also serve a wide variety of fresh fish and seafood dishes, all cooked in the Italian way, of course. But nevertheless, I have my own personal favorite.
Alla marsala with an olio sauce.
Veal marsala.
Grazie.
Marsala is a velvety meat sauce which gets its robust flavor from the Italian wine of the same name.
You know, old school veal dish, you know, I've seen it in a million Italian restaurants. Why did I order it? Because I thought it was very cool when I came here. They used to do this thing, they'd saute the veal in one pan. Then they deglaze the pan. But they would have sometimes four empty pans set on burners down the stove, preheated, super hot. So to quick reduce the sauce, they would go and then quickly pour it from pan to pan, hissing and splattering as it would move from one pan to the other, cooking down ultra quick. It was a very flashy move. It impressed the hell out of me.
As a drug-addled 17-year-old, I could barely crack an egg.
I came over here and worked besides a huge grill man who was really good at his job. Now, here's the thing. I believe that he is now the chef here. I'm afraid I'm going to go in the kitchen and say, oh, you little screw-up. I got my ass kicked in this kitchen so badly. It's not, let's reenact this. The year was 1974, 75, right? Yeah. Presumably, I'm supposed to be helping out. And everybody's screaming. I don't even understand the names of these dishes. Like, what's the note? What's the masala? Ossobuco. What is that? I don't know. And so I remember just standing here, just doing this thing, you know, like... And of course, you're making all the right moves.
You pretty much took care of the fryer and a little bit of the oven.
You're being way too nice. I was so useless. I
didn't say you did a great job. Right. I think you took care of it.
Now, as I remember it, I burned myself, right? And I asked you for burn cream.
Oh my God!
Suddenly the noisiest kitchen in the world became the silentest kitchen in the world.
And now look at you, the big time chef, huh?
Well, in a lot of ways, I owe it all to you. If I hadn't been so utterly humiliated by my uselessness that night, I mean, I could have ended up, you know, sticking up liquor stores. I mean, you know, you put me on the straight and narrow. If things go sour for me with all this TV nonsense, I'll be looking for my fry job back.
All right, come on back.
Now, what would I have become had I not become a cook? I'm sure tragedy would have ensued. In fact, if there's any part of me that's good and decent and organized and exhibits the qualities that generally parents approve of, strangely enough,
I learned all of those things in the restaurant business.
At around noon at Leal, we always get a lunch rush.
Good. Okay, guys, we have a steak frites mussel. Direct.
In a restaurant kitchen, the day has a distinct rhythm. The major periods are the lunch and dinner rushes. Within each rush, there are smaller divisions of fast and slow as the dining room turns over.
The adrenaline generator, I mean, apparently joggers get some sort of a kick, like after they jog every day, they get hooked on it. It's much the same way. You get hooked on generating a few bursts of adrenaline like this every single day.
But wannabes, beware. This is no walk in the park.
You better be at a high pitch for this. I lose my shit for 1 minute. These guys wait an extra 30 minutes to get their food. No matter how good a job, we do today, we're going to have to do it again tomorrow, and the next day, and the next day, and forever.
One of the things that keeps me from crashing and burning is a firm foundation in the basics.
I'm classically trained in the sense that I went to the best cooking school in the country and was trained by a procession of very old school French, Austrian, Swiss, Italian, and German chefs. The world has changed a lot since those times. The school I went to has changed a lot. It's a whole different world up there. Everything is good, all caught up.
Recently, I was invited back to my alma mater to visit with students and staff. CIA, the Culinary Institute of America. This is the Harvard and West Point of cooking schools, all rolled into one. Located on its own facility in upstate New York, this is a self-contained compound that offers a disciplined and exhaustive education in the culinary arts, as well as the restaurant business. My first stop is to visit the actual classroom where I did many of my kitchen exercises.
How do you do, Chef?
Nice to meet you. Out of Borsich.
How do you do? I was in this kitchen in 1975, I think, yes.
Do we have a quick lineup, please, ladies and gentlemen?
So every morning, I start out class this way. This is the lineup. I greet every one of them individually, shake their hands, give them the inspection, make sure their shoes are shined, make sure their hats are on straight, the whole 9 yards, get them geared up for their professional day. And perhaps the class would like to say a few words to our guest chef here, Mr. Anthony Bourdain.
Thank you.
This guy is definitely a food drill sergeant. He doesn't faze me. We had guys like him back when I attended CIA. What surprises me are the students. These aren't the farm boys, bedwetters, flunkouts, and criminal miscreants that attended CIA in '75. These students mean business. So I decided to lighten things up a bit.
I'll confess something. I used to cheat in this class. I remember I used to have 6.5 hours to come up with a strong stock. They should have given me a full pat down. I was smuggling in little packets of Miner's chicken base. So maybe the X-ray machine will be in place tomorrow.
Pleasure meeting you.
Thank you, and thank you very much, guys.
Thank you.
I decided to drop into a class down the hall where they're actually learning how to make stocks.
Chef, I'd like to get you started maybe with a jacket, a hat.
I could do that?
As usual here.
All right, got my coffee filter on. First time in 23 years. Don't quote me.
To most people who even know what it is, stock may seem like a pretty simple or boring thing to focus on in a cooking school like this. But on the contrary, stock is the fundamental ingredient in a significant majority of soups, sauces, and recipes.
Now, what stocks are coming out of this class today again?
All right, we make chicken stock every day. We make a brown veal stock every day. We make a white beef stock every day.
Stock is made by gently simmering the bones and meat of animals or fish, along with vegetables, spices, and occasionally wine.
The first day, we talk about that this class focuses on these stocks and the importance of them. If you don't have a good stock, you're not going to have a good finished product. No. You're not going to have a good rice.
In fact, a bad stock will ruin your finished product. You've killed the thing in its crib already. You see a lot of stock crimes out in the world. Unpeeled carrots, unpeeled onions, letting stocks get bitter, overboiling them. Well, there are a lot of things that can go wrong with stock.
How many hours is that?
6 hours.
So the veal stock cooks 6 hours. All right, good. The oven's on yet? Oh, no. Get those ovens on.
It's easy to, especially when you're talking about stocks and basics, it's easy to start veering slowly off the course. What separates great chefs from decent chefs? The guys who never waver, and are basically making stocks the right way their whole life, continuously and relentlessly. Chef, thank you so much.
Thank you.
While some things never seem to change,
What is the hat?
the future of culinary school definitely has.
You know, when I told my parents, Mom, Dad, I want to be a chef, and I want to go to cooking school, I want to go to the Culinary Institute of America, I mean, they were about as happy about that as if I'd announced at the dinner table, you know, Mom, Dad, I want to be an arsonist. Now, wealthy parents are cheerfully sending their kids off to culinary school and bragging about it as an honorable profession.
That is, at least until I get my hands on them when they graduate. Hey, maybe I should go and see the dean about a teaching position. As Leal kicks into the evening shift, I'm replaced at the sauté station and switch over to expediting.
What does an expediter do? He makes sure that the food comes up at the same time and gets out to the right table at the right time. You got a calamari working? You're the best. Come on, Elvis, move. I want to smell hair burn.
Being a chef is an all-right brain. In fact, a large part of the job is managerial.
Oh, no. Donde? Hold it. All right, throw out the olives. I want all new ones.
There are only a few hours left in the day, but the dinner rush is always the toughest part.
Vol au vent, endive salad, green salad, followed by 2 lamb chop, veal paillard, anglais, 2 faux filets, green salad, followed by filet. Oh, see, this is ugly.
Usually it's about this time that I start fantasizing about going postal on my dining room.
Look at this dude. No butter, no butter, but they want extra béarnaise. I mean, what the is the matter with these stuttering no butter? What the hell do you think béarnaise is? Béarnaise is like egg yolks and butter.
The one thing that always keeps me from going over the edge is my fear and reverence for one man, a man who taught me everything I know about managing a kitchen. He's the man I like to call Bigfoot. Every now and again, I like to touch base with the master in order to keep myself properly aligned. Bigfoot is a legend in the lower Manhattan restaurant business.
This whole neighborhood is Bigfoot territory. He owned and ran 3 places that I know of, all within a few block area of here.
The man has, shall we say, a reputation. He's the Godfather. He rules his establishments with an iron fist.
Haven't worked for the man in 10 years, but the guy's still screwing with my head. That's the kind of management I like and admire.
Bigfoot always had an uncanny ability of being aware of the most intimate details of everything happening in his restaurants.
Time to see my longtime mentor, my original mentor, the man I refer to as Bigfoot.
I think you should call me Mr. Bigfoot. Or Mr. Foot.
Anytime anyone in the biz needs to self-reflect, they always value Bigfoot's counsel.
Your Eminence, do sit down. Lady, when did I walk in the door first into your restaurant?
Maybe we met in 76, 7?
Generations of bartenders, cooks, waiters, busboys, managers have gone through your various operations. What were my strengths and weaknesses as a line cook for you?
In all honesty, the people that succeeded the most in any of my organizations, I think you would characterize as real smart guys.
I was looking for an answer like, your soups were really good, Tony.
No, your soups are not so good, if memory serves. And you were fun to have around all the time.
So I wouldn't be the go-to guy if you were looking for, some spectacular new, break new ground in cuisine. I probably wouldn't be the guy you'd call.
That thought has never crossed my mind.
But you happen to have one really staggeringly talented cook under your roof for a while who helped me a lot in later years.
Yeah, he certainly could. He certainly could put the food on the plate. He didn't have a clue about the management, which is, as you know, as much a part of the chef's job as the food is. I can't look back and say to you that it was your soups or anything like that. I can't remember back to that far, but the thing that springs to mind first and foremost was the fact that you always took care of it. You have to be able to depend upon your people.
Like all wise mentors, Bigfoot always knows how to level criticism constructively. He always seemed to know just what you were thinking. I wonder if all those stories were true.
I can't disclose that.
Okay, this is getting creepy. I'm getting out of here.
Hey, thanks very much for your time.
It's always good to see you. When you're back around, you'll stop in and say hello.
Always.
See you.
Special fish, filet, direct.
The one thing I definitely learned from Bigfoot is that management skills in the kitchen are key. It's ironic when you consider how screwed up I used to be.
Oh yeah, and the ability to cook. That would be a good thing also. But I would say it comes after. I mean, the other qualities are more important, and this is something that most people miss.
Of course, a good chef also knows when to give a little slack, especially to himself.
I'm committing a felony. Hey, don't look.
After 14 hours at Leal, my day is winding down. The dinner rush is at its final death throes.
Everything's good? Pace is fine? Good. After this, no problem. Nothing, right?
At the end of the day, when your energy starts to fail, it's less about the individual than the group camaraderie that pulls you down that final stretch.
Listen, it's really, really important to me that you have a good night. Thank you. Because I care about you.
Finally, my shift comes to an end. The Earth has completed 2/3 of a revolution. But do I want to go home? Not on your life.
Maybe a couple of cocktails, talk with some other chefs.
Most of the time, I just grab a few beers with the crew. But once or twice a week, well, I want to go where everybody knows my name. Bellevue Bar.
How are you? Dolly.
The owner of Bellevue Bar is my really good friend, Tracy Westmoreland.
This is the back room, the sort of secret back room of Bellevue Bar. You always get a good crowd of people who are in the industry, and they always know they can drop by one of Tracy's places later and get treated really, really well and behaves really, really badly.
You never know who'll show up, but tonight's cast of characters includes Drew Nieperent, owner of Nobu, Philippe Roussel, chef at Park Bistro, and Scott Bryant, chef at Veritas.
What we all seem to want to do after work is hang out with other people from the restaurant business who just did what we did and talk shop. You know, you need to hang around with people of your own kind and commiserate.
Yeah, I'm being by the Department of Environmental Protection.
What did you do?
The violation is $1,750. We could hear the music on the street. And meanwhile, if you come up 9th Avenue right now, they're burning tar. You know, I wake up till drilling, 8 o'clock in the morning. I'm playing music, and they can hear it on the street. And $1,750 fine.
In 1974, 75, when I was at formerly Joe's working with Bigfoot, someone called up the EPA and claimed that they'd seen Andy's employees dumping fryer-later grease into the sewer grate outside the street, which of course we hadn't done.
We all have the same hours. We all suffer to varying degrees from the same forces. After work, we want to hang out, get drunk, eat generally raw fish or, humble soul food type stuff.
$1,000 worth of Toro sushi, man, right here.
Oh, man, you did well. What do you got here?
Foie gras.
Oh, excellent.
We take real pleasure in each other's misfortune without holding it against each other. I mean, that's the way it is.
Tony Bourdain, man. Tony Bourdain.
There's a grim pride in cranking out a lot of food, especially when you're 44 years old. To do an evening at 250 dinners and keep up with the kids, there's nothing like that. Then I'm on top of the world. I mean, it's an enormously powerful, evocative medium of food. I don't ever get tired of it. I wonder what I'll serve for tomorrow's special. Geez, it's hot. Blistering. I'm frying here. It's brain-braising. Bloody hot. I've been coming to St. Martin to get away from things since back when I really had things to get away from. By some freak act of nature, however, I hit midlife and get shouldered with more responsibility than I'm worthy of. I find myself at the age of 46, a writer, accountable to a publisher.
Hello, yes. I'm busy. I'm working like a dog. What is it?
And the executive chef, quote unquote, of a busy French restaurant in New York City.
Think of something. Skate with brown butter. Don't bother me.
Yet St. Martin is still the one place on earth that I can go to get away from the pressure and deadlines. Here I can put my unbridled neuroses in the back seat. I switch to island time. I become slower and kinder, and well, I relax. Over time, this has become my home away from home. I've already been to all the wrong places, the wrong restaurants, the wrong beaches. By now, I know how to enjoy myself on St. Martin. I don't want to sit straight-jacketed in front of a white tablecloth waiting for a rude French waiter to notice me. Do you? So thank God for people like Ross Bushman, proprietor of the freedom fighter Ital Shack.
This is where everything happening.
He's a bit of a local legend and proudly Rastafarian.
I like farming communities everywhere. We share a worldview on a number of burning issues.
We're blessing, Rastafari.
I'm famously not a vegetarian and not sympathetic to vegetarians, but I like Rastafarians.
I've been driving by Ross's place for years. Even after I heard about it from my friend Bulldog, I wasn't sure if he was kidding. It's not the most approachable business I've patronized.
Yes, we're blessing. Rastafari.
See you,
That's
man.
right.
Thanks
You
for
know.
having me.
Bulldog there.
Bulldog. Hey, what's up?
Bulldog's a friend and local DJ.
Pleasure. For yourself.
What's up? What's on the menu?
What's on the menu today, Ross?
Then we will sit later and you will taste it later because it's a special. It's simple. If you eat conscious, you think conscious. If you eat healthy, you think healthy. I mean, if you eat garbage, you think garbage too.
I believe that.
This is some ganja leaf.
As you can tell, this ain't drinks on the Lido deck with Gopher. What better way to work up an appetite than with some ganja leaf tea?
We're making the tea and we put it in the fridge and we're having a nice time.
I'm feeling all those Food Network memos just flushing right out of my head.
To heal, it's good for your mind, good for relaxation. It against all disease.
Okay, don't get all excited. The leaf part is the drug-free part. So this is about as strong as a bottle of Snapple.
Ganja tea leaf.
I didn't like herb tea till this. This I like. My kind of place. No shoes, like the people, like the ambience. I'm halfway there. I have every expectation of a good meal.
Ross Bushman's wife, Risa, is hard at work in the kitchen, getting things going. This kitchen reflects the Rastafarian beliefs of keeping it simple and using what you've got. Why buy a fancy stove when the wheel rims from your old VW bus are handy? And why waste money on an oven when 2 pieces of corrugated metal are right at hand?
I put fire, I put it on the top, and then I bake my things like that. When I make lasagna, bread, yes, I bake it so. I don't use no oven.
Even the charcoal used is simple and natural.
That is no artificial one. This is the one made of wood, you know?
This is the culture. This is our culture. Now they're using gas stove and so. This is a real blessing.
Give the coals a bit of a fan, and you're ready to cook the next dish. Soybean fritters.
Soya beans, whole wheat flour, garlic, onion, sweet pepper, seasoning, baking powder, some sea salt in it.
After a couple minutes in the hot oil, the batter's transformed into a tasty patty. A little more oil in the pan, and Risa's ready for the next dish. Cornmeal croquettes. One last turn of the greens, and the meal is ready. And on cue, Ross arrives to give the food his blessings.
You just give thanks because these things, them is healthy food. And if you eat healthy, you can think healthy, you understand?
I find a sleeping dog is often an indicator of a good meal also. Bare feet, sleeping animals nearby.
Good blessing.
Meat or no meat, I'm ready to dig in.
Say when I can grab some.
This spread looks amazing, but I can't help wondering, where are the eating utensils?
Utensils?
Yeah.
They're in there.
Oh, okay.
You eat it with a piece of a coconut shell. That's your utensils.
Oh, that's the thing? Cool.
Good blessing.
Want to eat?
Good blessing.
Thank you.
Yeah.
What's the green?
That's
broccoli leaf.
But you have to mix, you can mix them together, yeah, if you want. I mean, just enjoy it because either you get brighter.
Hey, that is really good.
Yeah, you heard me right. It's a vegetarian meal, and I'm liking it. I mean, it's not always about meat, right? Right?
You eat a lot of pork and a lot of chicken on this island. And when you're not doing that and eating out, maybe you barbecue meat at home.
Come here all the time. This is my vegetarian break.
All the toxins I've put through my system over the years, maybe a good cleaning is a good idea now and then. Yeah.
Good stuff.
I can't believe I'm saying this. Maybe it was that beverage I had before.
Like so many great dining experiences, if you're willing to delve beyond the surface, open that uninviting-looking door, there's good food, and proud, nice people waiting on the other side.
No blessing and love, and till soon again.
Even down here in that happy, half-drunk, sun-stroked state of semi-consciousness, every once in a while, the reality of my other life back in New York manages to intrude.
Come on, Tony. Don't muddle the fruit. The French fries are not ready.
Where is table 10?
Chef, I need table 12. The lady's gonna walk out and do.
It's a little quieter down here. Food should come from a place. It should come from somebody. It should, at its best, reflect culture, location, and the cook. And a great example is Poulet d'Orléans.
Real classic Antillean specialties. Really, the full spectrum, and also famous for their fresh-killed chicken. We eat well.
This is a typical Antillean house. A place with a lot of history.
Chef, good to see you again. So, what am I eating tonight?
Tony, one of the best and most respected chefs on the island, cooks, and his sons serve and help out.
You are in some way related to the chef, is that right?
Yes. He's our father.
But this is a way to solve a lot of my problems in New York. All my floor staff should be related to me by blood.
What they serve, unsurprisingly, is some of the best fresh-killed Creole-style chicken on the planet. And an array of well-prepared Caribbean Creole specialties like boudin, conch, accra, stuffed crabbacks, and seafood.
That's the international signal that the chef wants the floor staff. I like that. Oh, what do we have here?
Yeah, boudin lambi.
That's in French. Boudin lambi means boudin conch, and I brought in garlic bread.
Oh, this is great.
And the garlic butter was made by my brother.
Oh, yeah?
Yes.
Outstanding. And that wonderful creamy, gooey, spicy texture. You don't see a lot of this where I come from. I don't think they have conch in the Hudson.
Not only are my new friends deft in the fine art of food service, but they're well-versed in a number of subjects, like cars,
If you see an accident on the hill, it's a $20 charge.
why this island is great,
We have nice people here. For the beaches,
I like the girls.
and a general concern for my career.
Yeah.
does the boss yell at you?
You know, the smoking, can you really have to smoke all the time and stop cursing on camera?
Food Network.
Yeah.
I think I know what's wrong.
So while these future Food Network executives ponder my career, Dad's back in the kitchen moving on the fresh conch.
We're gonna operate it. So it's cut in half. So you can put the stuffing inside. Fish stuffing. It's a very delicious dish. The Creole sauce.
A few minutes in the oven, and it's good to go.
Oh, thank you very much. This is really good. Tender, too. Conch in the hands of anything less than an expert could be really tough. Yeah, let me get a chicken.
It's ready.
The chicken's been marinated for 24 hours. Roasted, the juices saved and mixed with Creole sauce to be used for basting.
Oh, fantastic. Half a chicken Creole. Now, this is what I came for. This is what you're famous for. Thank you so much.
Bon appetit. That's good appetite.
Oh, man, the difference between a mass-produced, crummy supermarket chicken and the real deal is like night and day. This is a noble bird. You know, the best food comes from somebody identifiable. I mean, I always wanted to know who lived in this house, and I always wanted to eat here. It's not just the chicken. That there are other reasons to love this place. And it makes me feel all the luckier to be here.
Let's put it this way. If you don't give this place a try, you're too dumb to live. Okay, I still gotta make a living, right? Writing may be easier than standing in front of a stove searing fish fillets or making eggs Benedict. But it does intrude on my zen-like state of blissful inebriation down here. Ball goes up, ball comes down. Ball goes up, ball comes down. Ball goes up, ball comes down. New York, St. Martin. New York, St. Martin. New York, St. Martin. Suddenly, a moment of clarity, and everything comes into focus. Oh yeah, I'm making progress now. Chicken or ribs? Ribs or chicken? Chicken or ribs? Ribs or chicken? I think I need to get some air. What the hell am I doing? Nothing like a near psychotic episode to kickstart your appetite. On the island of St. Martin, barbecue is serious business. A naked light bulb in the dark, a plume of smoke, bare picnic table, waiters who do not look like anyone in your circle of friends. but look closely. Put aside your preconceptions about sterile, cheery, well-lit places. It's all here, man.
The ribs themselves seem a little fattier, a little juicier.
Oh, they're beautiful, man. The best in the world.
Johnny, international man of mystery, he got smart. He probably saw, do 2 or 3 things well, do it relentlessly, people will find you. That's it.
That's what you get at Johnny B under the tree. All the time, all the ways.
Okay, enough with the restaurant plugs already. Let's eat.
Oh, look at that. Oh, that's a beautiful thing. Thank you. Johnny B under the tree, it's all about the ribs.
This is good stuff. Nirvana for all us knuckle-dragging carnivores.
Tender, tasty, crunchy, flavorful, delicious.
An awesome meal. Nothing like a mound of meat to make your worries float away. Maybe, at last, I can put the writings and work and all my other New York City nonsense behind me. Maybe.
You know, no matter how beautiful it is down here and how long I spend, you know, I'm very aware of the fact that I'm a chronic New Yorker. You know, sort of a divided character. You know, I do feel its pull, even here.
I gotta keep this island rhythm going, so I head over to the breakfast spot preferred by all true island denizens.
Hi, welcome to Hilma's Windsor Castle.
Hilma's somebody who really enjoys cooking and started experimenting at home with the best Johnny cake, which is the best saltfish, and started up a little joint operating out of an old clapped-out trailer, and quickly established herself as maybe the best breakfast, lunch, snack place on the island.
But before I could have my morning Johnny cake, let's backtrack a bit. While I'm still sleeping off my hangover, Hilma and husband Naaman are back at their house, feverishly preparing the day's food.
It's a race against time because I'm trying to get all these things done before 7:30. Canada soup. It's a family of the broccoli family. It's a green, something like spinach. This is beef. I also put pigtail and pickled pig snout.
And some homemade cornmeal dumpling to top it off.
The soup will cook about 15 to 20 minutes. The beef is pre-cooked. The pigtail is pre-cooked. It's just a matter of the pumpkin and the dumplings and everything getting mixed up together, cooking together.
Next on the menu, another island staple, saltfish.
This is my famous saltfish. It goes with the Johnny cake. Since it is very, very salty, I cut it in little chunks and put it to boil so the salt will get out very fast.
A quick pan fry of some peppers and onions, and it's good to go. And finally, the cornerstone of any respectable island meal, especially breakfast, the Johnny cake. Naaman handles mixing up the batter.
The Johnny cake, as he said, with baking powder, salt and water, put a little bit of oil. Very strenuous to knead all that dough. And he continued kneading and bring it to a certain texture. Because I teach him to do a lot of things in cooking. He never liked cooking. And now, sometimes he cooks better than me.
That's correct.
A few trays are loaded up with balls of Johnny cake dough. And with little time to spare, the car's packed and Hilma's off to her diner. Once there, no time is wasted.
It's swelling. It's rising more and more, the more heat it gets. Now it's cooked. It's ready.
It's all done just in time for the first customers. I'm usually one of them.
Oh, yeah. This is what I want. Morning, Helma. How you doing? Good now. Let me get a callaloo soup.
Okay.
Johnny cake and saltfish sandwich. Everything is good here.
Callaloo.
Oh, man. That looks good. Oh, it's a beautiful thing. Okay, it's a departure from cold cereal. But this is great. This hits a spot first thing in the morning.
And the hits keep on coming. While I plow through the soup, Hilma works on round 2.
This one is the Johnny cake with saltfish. Yeah, here we go. This is saltfish here.
Thank you. Oh, look at that. The saltfish sandwich on a fresh Johnny cake. These Johnny cakes are unsurpassed on this island, by the way. This is the best. Made fresh every morning. That's good. Look at that. Fluffy, airy, beautiful Johnny cake. You know, all thoughts of my kitchen and my writing and any other responsibilities I might have are for the moment, blissfully banished from my consciousness. It's not just that this place is here, it's that it's here every day. And, you know, after you do it a few times, it becomes part of your regular routine. I mean, it's something you look forward to on a cellular level, and when you go away, it's one of the first things you miss. You miss that routine, waking up, going to hummus.
You know what some people refer to that soup as, most of the local guys?
What?
They say when they want to make a baby, they're going to come and drink some of that soup. They say it's stamina. That's what the guys then say, I don't know, huh? That's what they say.
No comment.
I don't know if this makes me strong, but what I do know is that it's damn good, and New York seems ever farther away.
Hey, thanks a real lot. I'll see you tomorrow.
Thanks for stopping here.
Okay.
All right.
If Hilma's doesn't make New York feel far enough away, I know where to go to correct that.
I prefer the French side. It's less developed. It has the added advantage of having a little bit of France in the middle of the Caribbean. French products, fresh bread, stinky cheeses, shellfish, all the modern conveniences important to your average Frenchman. And of course, this is the place, the Galerie du Pain, the boulangerie in there has inarguably, to my mind, and apparently to most of the French on the island, the best baguette on the island. Every hour or so, a fresh load of baguettes comes out of the oven, and I still haven't figured out in all this time exactly when that is, but the French people around here do.
So they've got baguettes, but what other vices of mine can they satisfy?
Supermarket, French style. Come with me. First of all, here's one product you don't get in American supermarkets. Liquor. Okay, check this out. Everything you need, you're French, you're on vacation, and, you know, there are things you need. Things that you are not likely to see in an American market. The assortment of pâtés, pâté forestier, that's with mushrooms, pâté basque, pâté de foie. Now, this is a beautiful thing. Ham, pâté, sausages. Here's the part where I start to breathe heavy, right here. Oh, cheese, stinky, runny, gooey cheese. Frog's legs, and of course, French oysters. The French cut meat differently than you and me. Actually, they cut meat differently than you. We cut meat like this at Lael. The French have convenience food too, but it's different. Navarin d'agneau, langue de boeuf, that's beef tongue. Tripe à la basquaise, and this is incredible, quail eggs. Favorite snack on this island. I see people on the beach all the time eating this white asparagus right out of the jar. This is something you don't see in your average American supermarket. Saucisse de Morteau, saucisse de Francfort, saucisse de Strasbourg, boudin blanc, merguez, chipolatas. Look at this. Crépinette, a sausage wrapped in a stomach casing, basically. Delicious, unbelievable. See, we're not the only ones who commit food crimes. Purée de pommes de terre, instant mashed potatoes. I feel better about myself already. And of course, if you're a degenerate, bloated, fat American, you can get your Ruffles and your Lays and your Tostitos and dead. I have mixed emotions about the French, but I like French supermarkets.
Come on, Tony. Where is table 70? I need table 12, please. What is my f***ing steak feed?
Where's table 12? Table 12. Table 12.
Come on, Tony. I need table 12, please.
Everything is up tonight. What's the problem? What's the problem? What's the problem?
Come on, Tony. Come on, Tony. Come on, Tony.
The occasional nightmare, a reminder of real life. When that happens, I know what to do. Gus's Bar and Grill. Thank God I'm home. If I can't forget my troubles here, I'm calling it quits.
Hello. Hi. All right, I think a nice cold Presidente, a cheeseburger, and a grilled chicken leg. Even though I've, at this point, eaten all around the world, eaten in some very fine restaurants, this is it, my favorite restaurant on earth. So, I'd like to introduce you to my oldest friend on the island. We've known each other since when, 1983? We used to be like just a little shack, some sticks, a cooler, and a barbecue. You understand, though, that I'm not kidding, that this is my favorite restaurant on earth. Yeah, I know. It goes back to the elements of a perfect restaurant. They're all here, okay? It's really good food. I mean, you could not possibly ask for better ambiance and atmosphere. I mean, you know, look at this. This is it for me. And, of course, no footwear. Yeah, this is my kind of restaurant.
Okay. There is a chief
burger.
Thank you.
Would like
My chicken.
chicken.
Okay, I guess it all comes back to the cheeseburger, doesn't it? White truffles. This is it.
You wonder, especially if you're a neurotic New Yorker like me, is it possible to be happy?
I think, you know, this is the first place that convinced me that I can be happy, and I can not only be happy, but I can be happy for prolonged periods of time.
And that carries you through all the tough times. When you know that there's a place and people and food, there's somewhere you can go where you know you can always be happy. It's as good as it gets.
Saigon. Still only in Saigon.
Tony, we're in Rio.
Rio de Janeiro, Brazil. This is my kind of town. Music, culture, sex, alcohol, food, beaches. And not necessarily in that order. Did I mention the beaches? It's a delightfully debaucherous sensory stew. So what the hell am I doing here?
Please, God, kill me now. Just strike me dead. The producers of this show thought, here's a way to open the show. We'll have Tony go to a traditional pastry shop. So here I am in this cavernous mausoleum, looking at pastry and drinking coffee from a tiny little cup. Should I stick my pinky out when I drink this? Yeah, I think so.
Reasons to not make television number 10. Confiteria Colombo is a turn-of-the-century coffee house located in Rio's Centro district, the center of all business and commerce, which means on weekends it's completely deserted.
I'm never listening to my producers again. I'm hijacking this show. I need to find a more reliable guide. And then where did they find this place? At Fodor's or something?
Don't get me wrong, the pastries are good. But you don't go to Rio for pastries.
Do I have to hump up that hill, you know, whatever that hill is with the cross? Do I really have to hump that up? Can we catch that in post? Blue screen. I think the beach is called for. I mean, that's what I came here for. Ah, yeah, this is brutal. I'm overdressed. I should be apparently wearing a genital-bearing Speedo, revealing exactly to the centimeter the extent of my deficiencies.
Okay, a little basic orientation is definitely in order.
Carioca, man. It's all about Carioca down here.
Carioca can mean simply a resident of Rio, but it also has a second definition.
The most admired figure in Brazilian lore is a guy called a Carioca, a guy who does essentially nothing for a living other than look really good, hang out at the beach all day, eat, drink, make love, and get by on a series of strategies. Basically, a professional loafer hustler. This is an anthropological study. Perhaps someone will come along, someone will show me the ways of the Carioca. What could it have been like for me?
Hi, man.
Hey.
Nice to meet you. I'm Fabio, anyway.
Fabio, how you doing, man?
You can't forget about that, you know? To be a Carioca is just to be casual, you know? You come with me to drink something and get a sandwich over there. I can help you out.
Oh, that looks good.
Grilled meat.
Grill, sausage, chicken, onions,
and beer. All the major food groups.
We didn't have time to go out of the beach to eat something. We prefer to stay here and eat a sandwich, drinking beer, you know.
Judging by the heaving throng of ravenous Cariocas lined up at the grill, Uruguay's at beach post number 9 does it right.
Here we have the oldest bar at the beach. It's here for 20 years.
When the meat and onions are done, they pile it steaming hot on a roll, spoon a tangy cilantro salsa over the top, and voila, you're good to go. Go nowhere in particular, that is.
Life is looking up. So, what is your daily routine? Let's review. Wake up with a hangover, have a nice, elegant breakfast, go immediately to the beach, hang out at the beach all day, and then go out for sushi.
What a bad life, you know.
I want to be you.
Bad life.
I want to be you.
Have to spend a good way your life, because
Right, it's short.
it's short.
Right.
It's short.
Eat dessert first.
Other thing about the sandwich.
Oh, good stuff. Hey, this is as good as it gets.
This is just the beginning, Tony.
And he's right. Just then a guy comes along selling shrimp. Squeeze a lime? Yes, please.
It's typical here, people selling food and sand, you know. You can eat many things, sandwich, camarão, queijo, cheese. That's why we stay here all day long, you know.
How do I clean this?
This way. This
Shell. Everything.
Sure,
Oh,
everything.
cool. All right, I'm there.
Tony, you need to take off a little bit of your clothes. You know,
Yeah.
it's so overdressed at all. That's like riding here
Right.
on your chest.
Thanks.
I'm gringo.
Right. Yeah, story of my life.
After many laughs at my expense, Fabio realizes I'm clearly in need of further tutelage, and we head into the hills for my next lesson. Question: how do Cariocas cook? Answer: they don't. That's why we find ourselves at Bar do Mineiro in the hillside neighborhood of Santa Teresa.
It's a good place to eat a real Carioca food, you know?
So what is that, you ask? Extremely good Brazilian food at an affordable price. How do you find it? If you have to ask that, you're not a Carioca.
It's a simple restaurant, you know, casual. You don't need to put ties and
Right.
We start our meal with a traditional Carioca appetizer, a drink.
a cachaça, a typical drink in Brazil.
Cachaça is sugarcane liquor.
Be careful, because it's not so sweet like beer.
Oh, okay.
Do you think I drink too much on this show?
Right.
Continuing our meal at Bar do Mineiro, Fabio and I move on to our second course, beer. So far, if this is Carioca cuisine, I'm fully on board. But there is food involved.
Carne seca.
Fried beef?
Dry beef. Dry. Yeah. And this is aipim, mandioca. Mandioca.
Fried beef and fried manioc.
Yeah.
Deep fried manioc.
Yeah.
Cool.
For all my recipe nerds out there, fry some onions and garlic in oil, add fresh diced cilantro, then throw in your shredded dried beef, carne seca. As for the manioc, got hot grease? Voila, deep fried manioca. But the true Carioca knows nothing of recipes. He just sits back and savors his meal.
Oh, that's good.
Muito bom.
That's really good. Actually, you know, it's kind of like pastrami. This is pastrami-esque.
Tony, you're gonna get fat with you.
I know.
Just eat and drink. My God.
I am a very bad influence. They've been saying this about me since I was a little boy. I like it here. I don't want to make any more shows. I want to stay here. Unless I'm mistaken, Brazil has no extradition treaty with the United States. Food Network crew believed dead. Host / Bourdain sought. If I took the Food Network's money, I could live here without fear of
Imagine you rob a
repercussions.
bank in the
All I need is an offshore account in the Grand Caymans, and then wonder if that house is available. This would be like my headquarters. I'd be here every day. I like it, yeah.
So there we are, simply enjoying our meal when suddenly the girl happens by. This is not staged, by the way. Suddenly this girl is pulled as if through some cosmic osmosis off the street and into the vortex that is Fabio. I mean, geez, look at this. And I'm sitting here like a flabby, wrinkly brisket of dried beef.
Let me have a paper so to give her my phone number.
Lonely, Mr. Lonely.
Tony, oh my God,
yeah.
from Pete's.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know how to say it in English.
Chuchi fritos. Pork rinds.
Pork rinds made fresh right on site. Pork fat fried in animal fat. Does that use up my Richard Simmons deal a meal cards?
It's too fat. It's too fat for me.
Not me. Bottoms up.
So, Tony, I have to go, finally. I see you tonight. I'll show you more things about Rio tonight.
I'll be there.
Okay? Wait for me.
Thanks. So there he goes, up to God knows what sort of vice and iniquity. And I'm alone with my pork rinds. Oh, yeah. This guy's got a tough life.
So, do you think I should hang around for Fabio? Nah, me neither. Loyal viewers, if there's one question that plagues me all over the world, it's this. Why do I always end up on boats in this show? My producers have arranged a charter craft, as they called it, across the bay to the fishing village of Niterói. This thing seems to be designed for maximum bobbage.
Note to self, remember to see gastroenterologist.
While I feel like losing my breakfast, I do have plans for lunch. The San Pedro Fish Market is nearby. Mounds of fresh fish carcasses should be just the thing for my upset stomach.
Obrigado.
San Pedro Fish Market. This is dizzying. Row after row of fish, stall after stall. It's sort of like a fish mall. But apparently I set off the gringo alarm. After only 5 minutes, someone arrives proclaiming herself to be my guide. Only she doesn't speak English. I'm not sure what she's saying, but it seems to involve me buying these squid. And this fish roe. And this octopus.
I'm thinking some sardines too. I love the way they little fishies. Sardine.
Okay, I guess I'm getting some shrimp. Of course, shrimp need to be peeled and cleaned.
1 kilo, 3 minutes. Pretty much a record. Heard of card sharks, but shrimp sharks?
Okay, thanks, that'll do me. No, says my guide. Upstairs.
As so often happens with a carefree, happy wanderer, I've been intercepted by Yana, who straightened me out as far as A, what fish to get, B, where I should eat it, meaning her place, upstairs, just above the Niterói market. I got a whole slew of stuff as best I can understand it, so I'm just gonna sit here and see what comes. Oh yeah, here comes soup. Obrigado. Oh yeah, I see little squids, little shrimps, octopus, shredded fish. I suspect that whatever's left over at the end of the day goes into the soup, which is where all good soup should come from. This is great. Oh yeah, okay, good. This is deep fried roe. I don't even know which fish. I think it's Corvina roe. Fairly rich stuff. You know, you're talking batter dipped sacks full of fish eggs. Delicious. But if you're also planning on knocking back a big plate of octopus, it's not a light starter. Ding ding, round 3. Look at that. It's like very fresh shrimp. Well, I know it's fresh because we picked them out ourselves in a tomato cilantro sauce. This is really good food. This is really good food. Oh yeah. Octopus with toasted garlic. Oh, it's great. Really tender. That's delicious. My new friend is definitely taking me to the right place. Well, her place, in this case. Thank you. It's a wonderful meal.
Yeah, baby, feijoada. The legendary, much-loved national dish of Brazil. It's humongous. So humongous, in fact, that the Brazilians usually fast all day before eating it. And tonight, I'm taking it on. Fabio insists the Carioca prepares with proper beach fitness.
No way.
Tony, you're gonna use it.
No.
But why, man?
No.
It's easy. It's not difficult.
No. You guys are born with soccer balls in your feet. No.
Okay, look at it. My God. So I'm gonna teach you how to dive here in Rio.
I think I can do that.
I did something Carioca style. But I feel like Mr. Roper hanging around with a young Hasselhoff here. You know, Fabio really lives a charmed life. But Rio is not all sandcastles and suntan oil. Much of Rio's population lives in favelas, poor or working-class neighborhoods crammed together on with steep hills. In spite of all their daily struggles, these can be very proud, very tight-knit communities. And that's where I'm going to score some good feijoada. Fabio hooks me up with his friend Silvana, who knows an expert feijoada cook in Villa San Canoas. From the moment I meet Luis and Zenilda, I know I'm in good hands.
How do you do? Luis.
Hello.
Zenilda.
First things first, off to the market. Feijoada, like so many of the world's great dishes, arose from the most humble and abject of circumstances.
Okay, what do we have here?
Costela, pig ribs.
Pig's feet.
The feet, big feet.
Pig's ears.
I like them. They're beautiful.
According to most accounts, feijoada developed from the scraps and undesirable parts left to slaves by their cruel Portuguese masters.
The throat.
The what?
That's right, the throat. Through necessity, generations of cooks over time learned how to coax the maximum flavor, texture, and sustenance out of very little.
This is the
Tail?
tail. A real complete one.
Right.
They are all salty, you know. They're all
Right,
salty.
sure.
When you don't have refrigeration, salt is the next best thing for preservation. Maybe Cher ought to look into that.
All the right pieces are going into this. I can tell already.
Now it's back home with the goods. Note to would-be feijoada cooks. The nature of some of its ingredients requires some otherwise unorthodox preparation strategies. Watch it, that tailbone can be a little rough. Boned up on how to prepare an ear? And don't forget about all the salt.
She's boiling the meat to take the salt out. She'll do this 3 times, okay? It takes a little long.
Yeah, about an hour long. Enough time to sort through all your black beans, for example. 1,246, 1,247. When the meat is finally desalted, Zenilda pulls out her pressure cooker. In go the beans. What would have taken all day to stew will now only take another hour. Good. Remember, I've been fasting all day. While the feijoada is approaching critical mass, Zenilda fries up some greens and makes the farofa.
Farofa is the manioca flour fried with oil, garlic, onion, sausage, and bacon. More pig, more parts of the pig.
For the last 15 minutes, Zenilda seasons the feijoada, and then it's time to eat.
Beautiful colors. You know? Muted orange, rich green, white, black, British browns. Great. Excellent. That's great. It's delicious. Great. Really good. Good. It's fantastic. Please tell them this is a really good meal. I'm really enjoying myself.
I keep coming back to the question, when is food good? And the answer always begins with proud cooks. People who take pride in performing what really amounts to alchemy. Here, dinner is important. We all sit and talk for hours, and the feijoada is the gravity that pulls the whole family inward.
Saúde.
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 The history of cuisine is often a history of poverty and struggle, where it's the skill of the cook that makes the food rise above circumstances. Feijoada is a classic, maybe the best example of that magic.
Yeah.
Rio at night. Time to check out the local bar scene, Carioca style.
For a guy that's younger than me, incredibly better looking than me, and in every way happier than me, Fabio's turning out to be a pretty cool guy. So he's turned me on a way. I think he pronounced it a bochequim, which, as I understand it, is sort of a hangout where you can drink lots of draft beer and eat little deep fried objects. So, as far as I'm concerned, so far so good.
I'm learning that a key element to any Carioca activity is a laid-back social scene. Fabio is running late, and I find myself committing a Carioca no-no. Sitting alone at a bar. I mean really alone.
Wow, this is some damn riveting footage. Yeah, this is in the show.
Oh well, I'm glad I brushed up on my Portuguese, so at least I can keep ordering beer. By the time Fabio arrives, I'm already a few drinks ahead.
I'm excited to drink, I can see it.
Got to start early.
Cheers. All right. I'll show you the best thing we have here.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Amigão, vê aquela porçãozinha de...
That's Fabio E's for please give us some small fried pastry made from egg and shrimp.
Not all. I did think about it.
All right. Yeah, it looks delicious. That's your window to weight gain. If you can see through the tissue paper after you eat it.
Tony, you are learning fast about how to be a Carioca.
I think we share a lot of the same philosophy.
I think that Carioca don't have a good place to live.
I like the beach.
And eating good food. Having sex. And to be healthy, you know, doing exercise.
It's all good, except for the exercise. I'm with you, except for the exercise.
So I've got one major thing to work on.
Tomorrow, salad.
Yeah.
Vegetarians, be very afraid. You know that scene at the end of horror films when the audience screams, "Don't go in," but the protagonist goes in anyway? Well, this is that scene for you. We're at Churrascaria Porcal.
This is all about meat, lots of meat, massive, you know, horrific, just torrents of glistening, perfectly cooked meat, I'm hoping.
Fabio assured me that it is here that I will attain the highest level of Carioca enlightenment. Beef, pork, poultry, lamb, steaks, chops, fillets, entire primal sections of animals. They've got cuts of meat here I never even knew existed. Grilled or rotisserie? Before you answer, don't bother. The idea here is that you eat it all.
This is an essential part of Brazilian cuisine, the churrascaria. An onslaught of meat delivered by knife-wielding waiters. That just fills me with terror right away. You know, I've been very unkind to a lot of waiters over the years. I'm distinctly uncomfortable having a waiter with a sharp knife this close to my throat. Yeah.
Despite all that, it's not total anarchy. There is a system. Well, sort of.
More meat?
Yes, that's restaurant wild.
Please, God, stop. I've been flashing this thing for about 10 minutes, and they keep bringing me meat. Well, not that I'm unhappy about that.
Enough. I am unhappy about that.
Help. You know, I think I've hit my wall of meat. When Crazy Joe Gallo was eating at Umberto's Clam House, I hope and expect that this was the point at which the outside unknown assassin came in and put a cap in his head. Because I'm yearning for that right now. Which would be preferable to eating more meat at this point. Though I have to say, these chicken hearts are outstanding.
Tony, really, I'm so sorry, but I have to go, man.
I want to be him.
This guy always has someplace better to go. Not that I blame him. Life is good down here. Any place where the Carioca way is the way is a good place. A culture that finds the Carioca charming speaks of a true understanding of what's really good about living on this planet.
London, England. Great food isn't the first thing that comes to mind when you think of this place. There's a cynicism that surrounds English cuisine. You know, the gray image of boiled meat and potatoes. But London is a city rich in history, culture, and cuisine. From the traditional to the nouvelle, there's a lot of good stuff going on here. And I'm ready to try it all.
Okay, there's a phenomena here, something that might be terrifying to the American mind and palate, except for those people who eat the Denny's Grand Slam breakfast, of course. This is called the proper English breakfast. For me, a nutritious breakfast before I came here meant, I don't know, around half a pack of cigarettes and a couple of cups of coffee.
Never mind the cigarettes. I think the Surgeon General might want to check this out.
Savory tart, porridge, meat pies, eggs Benedict. I believe that has hollandaise. A bunch of bacteria doing the backstroke. I'm sure they make it fresh here regularly, but
I'll be going with the classic.
The number 3. That's the
set English breakfast, right?
Has everything, yes.
Everything.
Okay, so it starts out like your basic American breakfast. Fried eggs, slab of bacon, some buttered toast. Yeah, that's still recognizable. But then add grilled tomatoes, bubble, which is the English version of fried potatoes, blood sausage, aka blood pudding, baked beans, and 2 big meat sausages, and you've got an entirely different beast.
Well, thank you. Oh, yeah, that looks good. This is not even a Titanic version. Usually you get a little bit of sauteed mushroom. Think there's enough starch on here? I don't know. Maybe I should get some pancakes on the side. This is the best part, by the way, the black pudding. Bacon. When you're talking about bacon here, you're talking about the whole smoked loin. It's not just that belly meat like we have. People eat this every day. If you finish your entire breakfast here, you win a brand new Ford Focus. A light but healthy breakfast. Ready for the gym.
All right, I'm not going to the gym, but I am en route to another quintessentially English food joint.
We're going to a pie shop. When you're looking for a pie shop, a proper pie shop, a real old school pie shop, you gotta go to the East End. That's where we're going.
The F. Cook Pie Shop is about as old school as you can get. The proprietor, Bob Cook, is a 4th-generation pie and mash guy.
My grandfather got this shop in 1900, but my great-grandfather started it all in 1862.
You won't find apples or blueberries in these pies. Nope, it's all about meat, and in the old days, eel.
My father and grandfather used to make eel pies. Eels were very, very cheap. They were like a staple diet of the East Ender and Londoners. But then eels become more expensive, like anything, so it's faded out, and the meat pie's taken over.
Thank God, no eel. Bring on the meat pie.
This is where we make the pies. These are proper dishes that my grandfather had made about 80 or 90 years ago. Right, there's the meat, which is fresh beef that we get from Smithfield, which is our meat market, every week.
Like any great pie, it's the dough that's key.
You want a bit of flour and pour your gauge in.
It's a delicate balance between flour, water, margarine, and the podger.
This bit of dough is your podger. You've got to make an imprint so that the meat can go in. So, you podge it. You go 1, 2, and that is your podger.
Once you've podged, you're ready for the meat filling. On go the tops and then into the oven.
This is the hot plate, where we do our potatoes.
A pie just isn't a pie without a side of mash. And then there's the fluorescent gravy.
Traditionally, our trade is called liquor.
This liquor is made of fresh parsley and a special batter mixture. The cooked pies are screaming to be eaten. Let's get it on.
There's your salt, pepper.
Beautiful.
Old school pie and mash. The pastry shell is light and the meat filling's hearty.
Oh, that's good.
What I'm going to do with your eels, I think you've got another potato there. I'll just do your eels in liquor.
Perfect.
And otherwise you'll blow your bags out. Okay, all right.
Eels? Who said anything about eels? And what's this about blowing out my bags? Stewed eels and parsley liquor with a splash of chili vinegar. I'm all for a traditional English lunch, but after a proper English breakfast, it's a bit much.
It's delicious. Yeah.
Bit of life. There you go. You all got bones in there, Tony.
Bones? I guess I can live with them. This ain't half bad.
Yeah, good for you.
High in protein, vitamins A and D, it's a health platter. Fit for a princess.
Regular customer. I hear she ate here all the time.
This is a dish I could get used to.
All this nonsense about London always being rainy and bad weather. Who are they kidding? Every time I come here, it's beautiful.
From the East End to the West End, there's a lot of energy in London, and at times, a lot of tourists doing that tourist thing. Sure, I'm a tourist, but my rubbernecking interests lay elsewhere.
I mean, I love my country and all that, but when I leave my country, I don't want to hear an Indiana accent next to me, okay?
I'm headed off to one of those places that typically isn't on the tour bus route.
We're in Smithfield, that's the meat district of London, with the awesome Fergus Henderson, who's a chef and operator of just about my favorite restaurant in the universe.
St. John. It specializes in all those strange and unfashionable cuts of meat that were once commonplace in rural England.
Old school, use every part of the animal.
Innards and extremities, there's much goodness to be found there.
The good stuff. And we're going to see plenty of that.
So we're headed to Smithfield Meat Market to check out some of that good stuff. And like Fergus, I'm all about the innards. Oftentimes, that's where the tastiest parts are.
Some throat, the lungs, the liver.
It's sort of like in Itchy and Scratchy when they yank Scratchy's whole guts out. That's it. It's all good, man.
And it's only going to get better in Fergus's kitchen.
This restaurant is about traditional English cuisine and sort of rediscovering what has always been good in England.
Traditionally, tribes, chitlings, shossers, who's all been part of British regional food, but somehow we seem to have fallen in love with the fillet.
But here at St. John, Fergus is igniting interest beyond the delights of the fillet.
Broad beans trosser.
Okay, that's pig's foot, that broad beans. Trotter's a foot. See a little skin there, a little lean, a little fat. So it's like ham with lovely bits of nice, little fatty, wonderful, chewy bits. I never got it before. Oh yeah, all right, I can't pig out. I got more coming. I generally don't like pig's feet. That was really good.
Next up, roasted bone marrow. It's all about the fatty tissue inside the bone. Doesn't need any fancy prep, just a good slow roast. The finished bones are plated with a few slices of grilled country bread and a parsley salad, and it's ready to serve.
Roast bone marrow.
Oh yeah. This is probably my favorite thing in the whole world to eat. Look at that. Oh my God. This is what you do. You just scrape all that good stuff out there, all that good marrow, little sea salt, little piece of toast.
It's simple and it's austere. Bone marrow tastes like the butter of the gods.
See, this is real luxury. The ingredient speaks for itself. This is the perfect food stuff. This is it.
I could push away from the table right now as a happy man, but Fergus isn't done with me just yet. Ox hearts.
The heart sort of has the essence of the beast. They all have fantastic flavor.
All right, this is ox heart with a beet salad and a horseradish sauce. Oh, that's great. Really traditional Old English. What does ox heart taste like? Really tender steak. Really tender. It's not livery. It's not organy. It's just meaty good. I love this. Oh, man.
Next up, the heart and soul of St. John.
Oh, it just gets better and better.
Pig's tail and pig's head.
Is there anything lovelier?
It's sort of our motto, no necessarily eating, yes.
The pig's tails are breaded and pan-fried. The head is braised with onions.
It's a lovely middle white head, a middle white pig. Fit for a king.
We got the nose and we've got the tail.
And I've eaten just about everything in between.
Look at this. The cheek is, of course, one of the most delightful segments. Oh. Now, I haven't had this yet. This is a new experience entirely. The pig's tail. All right, no one's looking. This is just amazing. It's the perfect balance of lean and fat. This is it. This is what food used to be about, and hopefully what it will be about in the future. Just filled with admiration for this guy. This is a chef who understands. This is a guy who took a stand and just said, you know, what they said. I'm going to set up a shop, and I'm going to do what's good, and people will go out of their way to find it and eat it. And of course, he's right.
As a former colony of the British Empire, India has made an indelible impression on English cuisine. The food is much beloved here. So I hook up with my friend Mona and her mom Saroj. They've offered to make me a home-cooked Punjabi meal. So we're off to do a little shopping.
Let's see what we can do.
For me, these markets are like a trip to a foreign shore. For others, it's home.
Oh, I've been coming here for the last 30 years.
This market is a refreshing combination of the familiar.
This is jackfruit. Seen this in Vietnam.
the unfamiliar,
These are Karelas. It's really bitter. I hated this as a child. It's a very acquired taste.
and the bizarrely unknown.
Fruit. I think this is a fruit.
This unusual-looking fruit is called rambutan.
It's really beautiful, very exotic and erotic.
They're sweet and delicious.
It's like a lychee.
Oh, good.
Let's get the lamb. We're going to make a lamb curry. So we're going to probably buy a shoulder of lamb
You're looking for a nice mix of fat and lean.
and have it cut into cubes. Curry is just an English word for Indian food. I mean, a lot of Indian food you have in England is sort of suited to the English palate.
A lot was lost in translation during English occupation.
The food's so different to what you'd have in a restaurant.
Okay.
Back at her flat, Mona and her mom waste no time getting to work. In the company of these two, I feel utterly useless.
Need some minced onions or something? I happen to be very good at that.
Yeah.
Keep me assigned to the menial tasks, though.
While I'm earning my keep chopping garlic, Saroj gets started on our first dish, lamb kebabs. It begins with the freshly minced meat of a 2-year-old lamb, also known as mutton. Then add cilantro, ginger, breadcrumbs, and a number of spices.
Cloves, cinnamon, cardamom. This is Northern Indian cooking. The chili is not predominant with our cooking.
The thing about chili, though, isn't it? Even though you're dying,
You need more.
You still want more. You go back. It's like a bad man.
Glad I could help with the garlic, but I'm way outclassed in this kitchen. So I clean up and make for the exit. And I'm suddenly brought face to face with the strange and horrible.
Do you ever cook in a pressure cooker?
Never. I'm terrified of them. I heard the word and I start moving away like this. People can use them safely, or I've just never ever used one in my life.
But I can't do without it.
I'll be watching from over here.
Okay.
Everybody's got their phobias, and I'm not afraid to admit pressure cookers scare the crap out of me.
Sounds like a torture device.
I don't know about you, but this is one chef that needs a smoke.
That's fine tobacco.
Unfazed by the terrors of the pressure cooker, Mona goes to work on her curry spices.
So whenever I cook a curry, I always make everything fresh, and I always toast them. It just gives it a nice flavor.
After the cumin and coriander seeds are roasted, they're ground.
This is all the spices,
Next, onions, garlic, and ginger are sautéed in butter.
and then you put the spices in, chili. Red chili I use.
Meanwhile, Saroj continues to work on the kebabs.
Ooh, smells good. That's gonna be
It
great.
should be all right, yes.
The meat's gone in, the lamb, the shoulder of lamb, and it's cubed up with the bone, because the bone has all the flavour. Some people do the tomatoes before, but I always do them after. If you do too many tomatoes, it tastes like an Italian stew or something. A kind of curried tomato stew.
While the lamb curry cooks, Mona goes to work on the raita, a creamy cucumber side dish.
We add yogurt to this a bit. But before that, got to make sure the kebabs don't burn.
Oops, my kebabs. Oh.
The kebabs come out cooked to perfection, and the appetizers are served.
Smells good.
This is for chili fiends. It's, I think, the best chili chutney. You can eat it with any Indian food.
Oh, yeah.
The kebabs are delicious, and I decide the best way I can help is to keep working on the premium lagers and let Mona get back to finishing the raita.
This is just yogurt with cucumber, and it's really refreshing. It's really important to have it with Indian food because it's very cooling.
You're good at this. You can take my job, please.
Saroj starts the vegetable dishes, beginning with an okra and onion dish called ladyfingers.
If you put lemon in that, it doesn't get sticky. Sticky will just burn off.
The next item is gobi aloo,
Cauliflower and potato.
a traditional Punjabi dish made with a mix of different spices.
You put a little bit of garlic, red chilies, cumin seed, and coriander seeds.
This is home cooking, and I'm ready to eat.
Smells good.
Finally, the moment arrives and dinner is served.
Why is Indian food so popular in England?
It's got a flavor. Garlic, ginger, onion, and cinnamon, cloves, everything together.
It seems to occupy a really special place in British cuisine.
It's so opposite though to English food, isn't it? It's like completely, it's the other extreme of a palate. And I think that's what it is, you know, you want what's so different to what you know.
That's true.
Something to say about the English palate, that it's open to foreign taste.
And this meal is one magnificent taste after another.
Cheers!
Cheers, and thank you.
Pleasure.
Wonderful. This is really a real treat.
Generally, I'm not a submissive sort of a guy, but there are a few times in your life when you know you're about to have a great time, you're about to have a great meal, and you just give yourself over completely to the experience. And that's what I'm about to do at the fearsome, the terrifying, the awesome Gordon Ramsay's restaurant.
Eating lots of sugar this morning. Good. Are we seeing you Monday? On a left, Delicacies.
Gordon Ramsay is considered to be the best chef in England. End of story.
He's operating at a pitch and at a level that requires nothing but excellence.
Nice.
Famously abrasive and brilliantly talented.
Stop. Big, dirty, grease paw mark on there. Can you see that? De Beurre, Ambala.
He's not a name brand. He's a hands-on chef.
One consommé, one ham hock at the same time. I'm going to do it with you, okay?
There are moments when you know you're about to get a really good meal. This is one of them.
Come on, let's get it.
Gordon begins the meal with a ham hock terrine on top of celeriac, or celery root. To complement the terrine, a chilled consommé with caviar.
Ah, thank you. This is what they call an amuse-go. Sort of an amusement for the mouth. Something to wake you up for the meal. Oh, that's lovely. Superb. It's sharp, acidic. Often the thing that will follow is a little more subtle.
It's a pain in the ass to make a great consommé, but Gordon's done it. The caviar only makes it that much better.
Oh, there they are. Look at that. Little fish eggs floating around in there. Oh, yeah, baby. Really, really, really extraordinary.
So I'm off to a good start. Next up, a lobster ravioli on a bed of pea puree with truffles, white asparagus, and lobster vinaigrette.
And finish with a sweet pea gratin.
Lovely.
You'll have a hard time believing this from me. The peas, the baby peas, are so extraordinary. When you get a vegetable to speak so loudly to me, you're doing God's work.
Thank you, Mark. Phil, we're sending Anthony Bourdain's main course now. This is a beautiful chin of beef. Chin of beef has been braised for 3.5 to 4 hours in the oven with lots of red wine and a huge mirepoix of vegetables. And it's served on a bed of new season spinach with wonderful grated truffle. That's topped with the most sumptuous, decadent slice of sauté foie gras. Stunning. That should stuff him. But knowing him, he eats like a horse, so I'm sure he'll find room somewhere.
Merci, monsieur.
Oh, my God.
Look how the beef breaks. Oh, yeah. This is too good. Little black truffle right here. But it's extraordinary.
Foie gras. Seared foie gras.
I defy you to find a vegetarian restaurant who treats spinach as respectfully as it has been treated in this dish. He's walking that tightrope between perfect and overkill. I like that. This is one of the best things I've eaten ever.
But I want to know what he's going to do for dessert. And that would be a wild strawberry gelée with ice cream. Just ask for perfection.
Oh, man, look at this. Oh, what it is so unbelievable. These are these tiny little wild strawberries and a micro julienne of orange zest. This is incredible. So it's about alternately inflaming and cooling passions. It's really extraordinary.
My trip to London has been an enlightening experience. Today's British cuisine embraces traditions that are the best of both old and new.
Classic puddings, enjoy them.